Hello, good evening, and welcome to the live on Sunday. So, thanks to everyone that's dropping in. There's loads of people in the comments. It's all gone pretty mad with everyone saying hello to each other. I've been trying my best to keep up
Hopefully you can hear us
on
and you can see
my
you.
my 5-year-old iPad. So thanks everyone that's dropped in. I'll just have a run through of some runners and riders. So Crafty Caravanners were here first, and that was followed by Carl. Then we've got Sandra, Tripping with the Hartleys. That's great to see you guys. My dad arrived. Martin and Jane have landed. VW Adventures, Steve Atherton, Alison, Lady C. We've got Anne and Gary are here. Gail's here. Hello, Gail and Mark. We've ended up with, let me scroll a bit further down. I do apologise if I miss anyone out, but Andrew Ditton's arrived, Rob and Lynn on tour, Carl,
Bob McKay, we've got Rob and Sally.
David Bell, Steve Gully. I'm in trouble, I've just called you Dave Bell. David, God, I don't know where that came from. And you're already in a bad mood, so that'll have just finished you off. I do apologise. Martin and Helen, Shazza, Von and Lloyd are joining us all the way from sunny Leeds. Don't know if you did.
Collapse
you said
in
Rich.
The room.
Collapse.
Lammy from Lammy Pie, Lost Weekends, Phil and Julia.
I'll let Jules take over. He's so much better than me and my dated
Extreme
iPad.
Adventures. Hello, Andy and Michelle. Katrina Clozier. Good evening to you, and Shirley. Itchy Feet, Caravanners. John Hill from Wigan. Oh, Shazza Sutcliffe.
Wigan.
Yeah. So
Wow.
there's some names there that I haven't seen shouted out.
So brilliant.
Rob and Lynn on tour.
So
Rolling with the Robsons.
some of the usual riffraff I see, but then obviously some others are joining us as well. Brilliant. Thanks everyone for dropping in. Hopefully you're all well. Please do feel free, obviously, to chat away in the comments. Thank you to Michelle and Andy there saying well done on our 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, we're really pleased, so that's brilliant. Thank you. And I know this weekend Bob Earnshaw's hit his 18,000, so brilliant to him. And some of the newer channels are all doing really well as well, so it's great to see. There's quite a few, obviously, channels that are here in the comments as well, so do please, obviously, drop in and support each other. I do always do my best to watch everyone's stuff. I don't always leave a comment, but I always give a thumbs up. I certainly wouldn't give a thumbs down, so yeah, thank you very much. Mark Coop. Hi guys, got some good news. Bought a new van, Bailey Phoenix 420 2021 model, and a new Kia Sportage to tow it with. Happy times to come. Would love if you could do a review. I'll do, yeah. I don't think we ended up doing the 420, did we? No, we never got that one. So congratulations. Hopefully the 12th of April I'll see you out and about in that. So yeah, exciting times to come. Exciting times for a lot of us, to be fair. So, but I'll come to that. Bob's just dropped in as well. So yeah, no problem, Bob. It's a good achievement. And I'm sure for a lot of people,
amazing achievement.
Yeah, and it's nice to get the numbers, don't get me wrong. But to be fair, I mean, I know for us, it's about people watching it, because you can have 20,000 subscribers, but if nobody watches your content and people don't get anything out of your content, it's a little bit pointless. So I think the engagement is probably more the important side of it, and you never lose track of that. I know we don't do it. And, you know, I always think if like people have bought something and they've been motivated by all of us, then I think that's what it's all about. So yeah. Carl says he's having to look after his dad. I'm sorry if I'm looking this way. The comments are a bit bigger over here. Oh, Jules, you've got some there for me.
Yeah.
That makes it easier. So yeah, I hope your dad's all right.
David, this is the software I've been using, but what I can do is I can grab it and move it wherever. So I'm putting it down here because there's been some quite big comments that have come through. So if I put them at the top, it just cuts off our heads.
So no, but hopefully everyone is okay. I know Sandra's had Karina's volume is better than Jules. Maybe I'm sat too near the mic.
I've put the mic near Karina because she talks. And normally when I boom out the bingo noises, it's really loud. So.
But no, so Sandra's just had a small operation, so hopefully you're recovering well. David, you weren't having a very good day, so hopefully you're feeling a bit better now you've joined us all. Andrew.
Shazza says turn the fire down. I'll tell you what, I'll start it again. Throw another log on it.
Andrew, he's put out another written piece tonight, so you may well have got an email from him, so that's good.
Family on tour. Good evening.
Good evening, family on tour, yeah. Oh, and Rob and Sally are here saying it's a nice day in Yorkshire. I get regular updates from my dad, so I generally get pictures or an update of the weather every day, which is always great. So, yeah. Gareth's dropped in. Hopefully you're there with Leanne and little Freddie and Teddy the dog as well. Tripping with the Hartleys, having a pamper face pack while we chat. Well, why not? Collapse. Where's your Here We Toe t-shirt, Karina? That's too... I know, I need to put it on, but the problem is I'm always freezing cold, as most of you know, and Jules is always really warm.
Get a hoodie then.
So, yeah, I might get a hoodie. In fact, that's a good idea. I'll get a hoodie, because if I just sit in my t-shirt, obviously this isn't a real fire, I'm frozen. And if we put the radiator on, which is over here, Jules is baking, so it's that happy medium where I have to put a top on. I'm always
red hot.
Totally pathetic. So yeah. Oh, Richard's dropped in. Richard, hello. I believe we'll be coming to that in a bit. But yeah, so brilliant. Everyone, nice to see everyone. We'll just do some quick thank yous from last time, because obviously we had the live stream on the 14th, which was our Day of Romance, our National Day of Romance, which you all found out how unromantic
it's overrated.
I was. So we'll just do a couple of thank yous and then go from there. So thank you from the last stream to the following. Are you ready, Jules?
Yeah, I hope so. There we go.
Okay, so we've got a thank you to Alistair and Katrina. What have you spelt there, Jules?
Catriana. That's what it said.
All right, I'll go with that then. I was going to say, because he knows what it's like when people get my name wrong. To Hayley and the family, hopefully you're all well. It's always nice to see you guys. Thank you to Andrew Dye. Thank you to... Oh, here we go. Itchy Feet. We've got the
Fudge Appreciation Club.
Yeah, little Ellis. He loves a bit of fudge action. We don't have fudge cam tonight though, unfortunately. Thank you to Martin and Helen. And Sharon and Jeff, big thanks to you guys too. Hopefully you're both well. Always catching up with your pictures.
And finally,
Angie and Mark Fowler, and they're Summerswood. So that's the guys at Summerswood. So big thank you to all you guys. That was
for the Fudge
brilliant.
Appreciation Society.
Oh, you'll set everyone's dogs off, Jules.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Sorry,
but
no warning for that one.
Since we saw you last, Katrina. Yeah, my husband can't spell my name. Yeah, do you know what? I get so many people spelling my name wrong, and it gets a little bit annoying after a while. Mark says he picks the van up on the 15th of April. First journey, Kettleby Lakes. That looks a really nice site, actually. So yeah, it looks really nice. But it's all exciting stuff because we now know that we've got a date, fingers crossed, for sites opening on the 12th of April. It looks like, obviously, facilities will be closed until the 17th of May, but I bet loads of you were straight on getting some bookings. So if you want to let us know where you're all going, and then we can all avoid that. And but if you want to drop in where you're all going, that would be great, because I'm sure loads of you gone mad with some bookings. It just sort of falls outside that Easter, obviously Easter weekend we've lost, but the second week may well be Easter holidays still for a lot of people, depending on when your schools are off. So absolutely brilliant. We won't be going. Rob Forrester's joined us. Nice to see you, Rob. Hopefully you've got your dabbers ready. So yeah, Roger Jones says he's looking forward to being released. Yeah, I think a lot of us are, and it'll be absolutely brilliant because people have got the bookings and they can at last get out there. David's booked Maybank holidays, Beedale's, it's nice up there. Howard has got Glebe Leisure at Bicester. I don't know that one. Tony's off to Unity. Oh, that's not a million miles from us. That's just up at Breen. And that's about 40 minutes, I think. What the hell, Jules? I thought we agreed it was Mankini Sunday. I'm sitting here in mine. Can't believe you backed out. Richard, if you would like to send a picture of yourself in your Mankini, we'd be really pleased to have a look at that. That'd be wonderful. Rob and Lynn, gin and tonic times are coming. Yeah, do you know what? The other day, we drove out the drive, didn't we, to go down to...
Send it there. I'll get it up on this stream.
We drove off to go down to the supermarket, and the sun was out, and I just was like, I could just be sat on a pitch now, enjoying myself. So we will be there, guys. We will be there. Richard's got some summer partially booked. Meethorpe Fell, so you're obviously heading north. Yeah. Oh, Posh Cats, I didn't know you were in. Hi, guys. Looks like we'll venture out on the 21st of June for our post-lockdown camping.
Says we'll go blind if we look at that.
Rob's got the 2nd May bank holiday to Tewkesbury. I think the first booking we've got is first week of June, when we're heading to Eastfleet. But at the moment, we don't know what we'll be in because exciting news, our motorhome is delayed. So we're going to be in a tent, I think. I'm thinking it's going to be a tent. Otherwise, we haven't got anything, so that could be quite interesting. But we'll just wait and see.
Thank
It's
you,
all
Crafty
fate.
Caravanners, with a super sticker.
Bless. That's brilliant. Thank you. Well, that goes towards more line prizes. I've got some line prizes sorted out today last minute because we didn't have any line prizes, but I've managed to get some. So that's all good news. So yeah, all exciting stuff for getting out. Rob and Sally, we're going to the north. We're going to the North U. The North U. What's the North U? Tony, when you're going to Eastfleet, it's going to be hopefully start of June, Tony. So first week of June. So yeah, hopefully in our tent that I haven't got yet. So yeah, Gary, you can use my old army bivvy. Yeah. Send us a picture, Gary.
Cool.
You can put it up in the garden. Mike, York in August. Oh, Rob and Sally, North Yorkshire Moors. Yeah, it's nice up there. So David's happy to lend us a tent. I'll let you know because we might need one at this rate. I don't know. So it's one of those. We'll just wait and see. So Friday night, Friday, we had a busy day Friday, Jules and I. We did the Camping and Caravanning Club quiz, which was really good. Really enjoyed that, actually. So thank you to loads of people that dropped in. It was really good. Obviously, some of you were there. Others were just sort of members of the club. But it worked really well. We enjoyed that, didn't we? And then I also put out the review we did of the Lusso, the Coachman Lusso, which again, some of you may have seen. Some of you won't have seen it. It's a little bit contentious, I think, that one. And it was quite funny because I think David said I was very... what was the word you used? I can't remember what David said I was, but diplomatic. I was very diplomatic. It's a bit of a tough one because I'm always pretty fair when I do reviews, but when I saw the Coachman Lusso at £40,000, I mean, that's a lot of money for a touring caravan. The only caravan that's more than that in the UK is the Inos. I don't know if anyone's ever seen the Inos. They are beautiful. They're built in Wales from Fifth Wheel Company. It's a fairly small sort of privately owned caravan manufacturer, and they're about 50,000. But wow, they're phenomenal. So when I went to look at the Lusso, I had pretty high hopes, and it's one of those really. I mean, I think my vlog was pretty fair about it. So yeah, it was. It's gone quite well as that vlog, and I think it'll be interesting to see how many they sell. The partition curtain, which I know a few people are saying about that. There was no evidence whatsoever of a partition curtain in that caravan, and I've since had a couple of comments from people saying, "Oh yeah, there is one. It was just they didn't have them because of COVID." Not so sure that that's really true. I don't know. I would say maybe they've had feedback and they've decided to put one on it. So it will have the privacy screen, and the cutlery drawer can be moved up, so it can go further up. My electric bed idea, I don't know whether they'll take me up on that. So yeah.
Thank you, Rob and Lynn.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, the more line prizes. Thank you. I love it. He's turning around, waving his hand.
Yeah, it's the actual picture.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh my
Hey,
God,
you.
look at that. Oh, these are well cool. Oh, and there's a dog. Oh, these are really. Can everyone else see those in the chat then?
I don't know.
I don't know. Look at these little creatures.
That's why the super stickers.
Oh, I'm easily pleased. I mean, that's just made my weekend. Oh,
The
brilliant.
drawer must have been fitted in the wrong slot. Yeah, we've been told
Yeah,
that.
it
I don't know
was
if you can hear me. I'm a bit
but,
quiet over here.
But yeah, it was a bit strange. And I think, to be honest, I think that lounge, if the table wasn't fixed, if the table wasn't fixed, that'd be a winner. Knowing now that Coachman have been totally bought out by Carbe, which is a beautiful Swedish caravan and motorhome manufacturer, I think they've tried to drop some of that influence maybe into that caravan, and it could work, but not particularly for a lot of UK buyers. So yeah, it'd be interesting. I know a lot of the Buccaneer owners had said, "Oh, I wouldn't swap my Buccaneer for it," but I'll be interested to see if Buccaneer bring something new
Which
out
is-
for
she's sticking with
2022.
Old Patsy.
Yeah, well, that's it. You stick with what you're happy with.
Absolutely.
And I think, you know, I'll be absolutely honest, if we were buying another Caravan, it would be another Isonzo, without a doubt. I would buy another Adria. We absolutely loved ours. And it's sometimes when you find something that's right for you, then you sort of stick with it. And other people will have had Adrias and hated them. Other people will have had Swifts and hated them. And Coachmans and Baileys and Eldis, you know, it's whatever suits you. So, yeah, definitely. Mike, Lusso's going into motorhome money. It is really at 40,000. Well, when you add the sort of on the road price, it takes it up to about 41, and that's without a motor mover. So yeah, you are sort of heading towards that territory. Thing is, the Buccaneers got underfloor heating and EMP. Yeah, I mean the Coachman's got the EMP, but it didn't have the underfloor heating. Which is a bit something I think a lot of people would want, because again you've got the Alpina that's got that,
and expect
and the
for
Buccaneers,
that sort of money, I think, at that sort of range.
Yeah, you want absolute luxury, don't you, if you're spending 40,000? And that's why I just felt that I'd want an electric bed. Yeah, I don't think I'll get that. So, Total Touring, watch the Lusso vlog. I don't think it'll sell well. It's too expensive for the money. It's certainly a talking point, isn't it? I mean, there's a lot of people that have watched it, and yeah, it's an interesting one. So I don't know. Wait and see. It's when we see them on the site, that's when we're going to know. So
Thank
yeah.
you, Lammy.
And Shirley just keeps on dreaming. That one's a love heart. Is that for Jules? Jules, you got a love heart because they all know how romantic you are. Yeah.
And I don't stop talking.
You can't override the EMPs. If it goes on the blink, you sleep in a wonky donkey. Yeah, with the EMP, it does have an override, but I think that's an extra feature. I think you actually got to pay for that extra. From what I remember, that conversation we had, it does have a manual release.
I thought it had a manual override.
A standard.
I think
there is a way to do it, because obviously if it got stuck, you'd be well and truly stuck. I have seen a couple of people on site have problems when it's gone wrong. Because remember that chap when we were at Summerswood? We were at Summerswood.
Just 2 seconds. Keeping Up with the Joneses are asking, what's EMP? EMP is a company.
Yeah.
It's the automatic legs.
It's the hydraulic self-leveling.
Self-leveling legs that go down. They're normally just put on Buccaneers as standard.
Yeah.
But they've been put on
It's
this as
you
well.
You can pay to have the system. It's £3,050 is this system, which is a lot of money.
Coachman used to use, was it Crumpet?
Limpet. Luna used Limpet.
Was it the system?
Lippet system? Lippet, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, so EMP, the hydraulic self-leveling, yeah, £3,000. Do you know what? I do actually think it's a good system for a couple of reasons. If you do struggle to level a Caravan for whatever reason, it's a good system. It's additional security, because once you put those legs down, you are not just going to be able to wind them up and drag that thing away, because I know even the manual override, it's not easy to activate it. I can't remember the ins and outs of it now, but it's not that easy. It's great for if you want to put your security on, and it's good for if you do have a puncture, you can lift it up at one side to change your tyre. So there are benefits, but yeah, a lot of money. But it is standard on some of these top end vans. So yeah.
Rich is saying he's just about to fit 8 batteries in the front of my van with 6 panels on the roof. Think I'll run into any problems?
You should be fine with that. Yeah, just don't check your nose weight beforehand and just go for it.
Just don't.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna joke about it, because people will probably think that we're actually giving that advice.
That was frightening, absolutely frightening. That yeah. One thing I'll always say is take your Caravan to a weighbridge and your motorhome. One thing we'll be doing is going to a weighbridge when we get the Adria. So yeah.
Allison's saying line. I think that's
she's
speak
practicing.
I think that's speak for get on with the bingo.
Yeah, I will in a minute. I'm just having a chat again. It's nice to talk to people. So
Need to do a Q&A.
Yeah, calm down. I know she's getting giddy. Little Roman will be getting ready. Bless him. Yeah, well, we can do a Q&A because people have always got some good questions. Richard's going to put six aqua rolls in the back to level it. Yeah. I would. And don't forget your 4 family electric bikes to throw in as well. But yeah, a pull-out dog bed. Oh, bless. That could be a thing. But so that's where we're at really with all of those bits. It was really good as well to see some of our winners from last week. I'll just go through those. So last week's prizes we've got some pictures. We had
Oh, you do put me on the spot.
well, do you want to start at the bottom with
Yeah, go on
Joanne?
then.
This was from a couple of lives ago. They won a T-shirt, but little Ellis actually asked for a mug instead, which was fine. So there he is. He's got his Here We Tour Our Way mug. So that was one picture. We'd got Alistair there. He won a line and he won the Collapse voucher. So he's bought a few bits, and he also, have you got him with his... He even, now, I'm not sure if you're aware of something called a kettle, Alistair, but there is a kettle that's a lot easier to use to make a cup of tea. But instead, he's got this contraption, and we're going to be giving this contraption away as a prize this week. I'm only kidding. So, yeah, thank you for those pictures. And Alison won a 7-in-1 as well, but she hasn't got it yet. She's not got around to sorting that out. So, yeah, brilliant. So, thank you. And Andy, you won the Summerswood voucher. So, well done to everybody. It was brilliant that we got some winners. And I won a prize myself last week. I'm really excited because...
For cooking?
Because, yeah, Collapse had a competition, which you probably know, because I think I mentioned it, about pancakes. I didn't really know what it was about because I can't cook, so I didn't read it.
Can't cook.
Anyway, we did make pancakes and they looked horrific. I haven't got a picture, but they looked absolutely horrific. And I think David at Collapse probably genuinely felt sorry for me because it looked awful. So he said I won one of the prizes, so I've got a Collapse 7-in-1. So this is what it looks like. So you get a bag to put it in, and this is the 7-in-1. So I've been working out what the 7-in-1 things are.
Yeah, don't
Go on.
don't break.
I won't break it. See, I'm like a child. Look at Jules taking over. Right, do you know what the 7-in-1 things are?
Go on.
Well, I don't know. I'm asking you.
Steal your thunder.
No. Well, we've got a fork. We've got a spoon. We've got a serrated knife.
Straight edge
That's
knife.
3. We've got a straight edge knife. That's 4. We've got a can opener. That's 5.
Tongs.
We've got some tongs.
Chopsticks.
That's the chopsticks at 6, and then
Give you that back.
these somehow go in here. Don't trust me with this, Jules. This is where I need you. Then you can make a salad. Oh look! Wow, it's got little holes. Oh, how cool's this? And then you've got salad tongs. So 7-in-1. So brilliant. There we go. So I was really pleased about that because I never win anything. So thanks for that, Dave. That was brilliant.
He says that was the booby prize.
Yeah. I was really excited with it. So yeah, so there we go, 7-in-1. So that was that, as I say, genuinely made up. Right, so this week we are bingoing, as you'll all know. Bob Earnshaw, he did a whole video on the 7-in-1. Yeah, but you can make a video out of decorating and hi-fis as well, Bob. So your talent knows no ends. I don't think I could make a whole video out of that.
It's like Blue Peter.
That was my demonstration over. This is why I don't really engage much in the product reviews because that's how they go, really. But yeah, brilliant. So yeah, I mean, look, people are loving that little demonstration.
Can I show the prize? One of the prizes for this week.
Yeah, I'm going to come to that.
Yeah, but I'm getting excited.
Yeah, I know. Look, it's like Blue Peter. Yeah, it's worse than Blue Peter. There's no badges. Rob won one too. So brilliant. And Bob also reviewed a torch. Yeah, this is true. We've got bingo, and we're going to move on and play some bingo. Now, prizes. We've done quite well with some prizes this week, I must say. So we'll show the prizes and then we'll get cracked on.
2 seconds. I just want to see if I can find, because even Richard's saying drum roll. And I thought
drum roll.
Right, you ready? I don't know what this is going to do. In fact, it might be quite quiet. I don't know, but here we go.
Grab your animals.
We'll have drum roll.
I like the...
You ready? You ready to announce?
Yeah. Are you going to show and...
Yeah.
All right, show and tell. There we go. You might need to move it a bit closer as well. Look, it's burning away in the fire. So, this is one of the main prizes. That's it, Jules. Perfect.
It's focusing on your face.
I'll move away.
No, it'll keep focusing on your
So
face.
this is one of the main prizes. Now, this is a cracking prize bundle from a company called PP Protect. And this is wait till you see the bottles. This is actually specifically for caravans and motorhomes. It's nice to see some product that isn't just for, cars and all the rest of it.
Tyres.
So what we're giving away is this pack, and this is valued. I think they're £70, and at the moment there's a sale on the website. But
this isn't specifically what is made up. Richard was telling us that this is obviously
anything for cleaning. Ooh, yeah.
Snow foam.
Snow foam. So basically,
there's all sorts of different bits.
Yeah. So PP Protect. I think there's a link there. Now, this company, it's a family business, and what they do is they do ceramic coatings as well on cars, caravans and motorhomes.
Normally Teslas as well.
Luxury car. They do some beautiful work. But if you're thinking of having your caravan or motorhome done with paint seal or diamond bright, then seriously do check out PP Protect, because as I say, it's a small business. They're based in just to the east of Birmingham, so not far from Birmingham, Derby and Leicester. And they have got some really good products. Have a look on the website as well. And Richard from PP Protect has really kindly thrown in a bundle of products, and he will post that out. This is so we can show you, because obviously for us to post this out. Yeah.
This one's mine.
But look at the snow foam. I'm well excited. I love snow foam.
It's enough of that. Get your eyes off the prizes.
So brilliant. So that's one of the main prizes.
I've got to say as well, we met Richard, and he's a genuine
really
chap.
Really nice.
He knows his stuff. He even speaks for the ceramic coating type.
I think he's done. He's done coating for a couple of another vlogger as well. I don't know whether to mention them or not, because I'm not sure.
I do like cleaning.
Yeah, so
I do like Trev. I do like cleaning.
Yeah, you love cleaning, don't you?
No,
yeah,
I do.
I'm just excited to see some snow foam. So when do we get a man to put on and clean the caravan motorhome with the set too? That's next week's prize. You'd have to win both for that, Kaz. But yeah, so that's the first prize. The second prize is a £25 Amazon voucher. And Martin and Jane Sanderson, who are in the comments here, that is absolutely brilliant. They are kindly donating that prize. So thank you very much to Jane and Martin for the £25 Amazon voucher. That's brilliant.
Everybody, not me, it's another Richard.
Yeah, Richard Steele is the PP Protect man.
He just put drum roll at the right time.
Yeah, so Richard Steele. And it's him and his son, and there's a couple of other chaps. And they are very good. If you have a look at their reviews, they're absolutely phenomenal, to be fair. Right, so those are the main prizes. Now the line prizes, because I know you're always excited about a line prize. We are throwing in the line prizes, and it's going to be a 5-in-1 by Collapse. So not the 7-in-1, which I've got here. It's the 5-in-1. It's the Northern version. It's just the 5-in-1, because Northerners, we're not going to throw a load of money for a full 7. No, you're just getting 5. So we've got 2 line prizes. It's two.
Cleaning in a penny with a mankini underneath. Oh,
you don't want to see that. No. Dave Fanning might do it for us. He loves stuff like that. Do you remember those little videos he made last summer of him doing his exercise in the garden?
I've still got my lockdown load on going on here, so I do need to do some.
Brilliant.
To do some cleaning to get some weight off.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we will make a start on the bingo games. So I think we all know how to play. If we don't, well, it's a bit tough because we're about to start. So hopefully you'll just have to carry on with us all. But what we're going to do is we're going to start the first game. We always go for the line first. So whoever gets a line, shout it out in the comments, and then we'll go for the full house. So we're playing first of all for a Collapse 5-in-1, which is like this, but
less.
But less. It's 5. So we're going to play for that first of all. So if we can just practice, please. We need a practice line, and then during the game, I don't want any false calls. We don't want false calls this week. So practice our lines, everyone. Yeah, we're doing well. We've got some lines. These are wonderful. Look at these lines. They're the best lines I've ever seen. Richard, he's always...
Line on 27.
Steve Atherton, he's got his line in. Richard Howard's got his line. Richard's got his. Jane and Martin are obviously hoping to win an Amazon voucher. David's got a line. Look at this. Good work, everyone.
Right then. I'm just going to switch to another screen.
Oh, Martha's excited. Oh, brilliant. Well, I'm glad. This is good for kids, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Kids love it
absolutely.
because there's plenty of families that join in, so it's always nice that the kids are getting involved. Oh, that was after this. I forgot to mention that as well. Oh, well, I'll come back to that anyway. So, are we all ready? We've had a good practice. So, Jules, when you're ready, when we start, if you can confirm that you can hear the call and that it's at the right level. I know Anne Brooks normally dives in straight away and lets us know. So if you can just say it's fine or obviously it's not fine. My dad's practicing his line. My dad never calls because he says it's not fair because if he wins. But anyone can win, Dad. Maybe you could contribute a prize and then you could play for a prize. No pressure, Dad. You know, we don't want to put pressure on the pensioners. Sorry. Right, I've got my pen and paper. So, are you ready? So we're going for the line, everyone.
Just waiting for the comments to slow down. Jules is the bingo master. Right, let's move that. Use your comment as a guide. Move that out of the way, so it's a little bit higher up there.
I hope Juliet from Lost Weekends wins a prize because Phil's been in the bad books now since this started. I think this could be it. Disco or bingo. Well, hopefully it's...
Right, guys and girls, ladies and gents, tonight it's YouTube Bingo, presented by Karina from Here We Tow, with the shout-out master of Jules. So, are you ready? Eyes down, looking in for the first... And we're off.
Let's hope it works.
Let us know in the comments if it's low or high. On its own, number 4. 4 and 9, 49. 6 and 3, 63. It's low. 4 and 7, 47. 2 and 7, 27.
Somebody called on that one early, didn't they? So there you go.
2 and 8,
Overweight.
28. Can't find Jules, not the bingo app, can't hear that. Good start. 7 and 7, 77. 7 and 0, 70.
Number 70.
4 and
Halfway
5,
there.
45.
Number 45.
1 and 7,
Dancing Queen.
70.
Number 17.
2 and
Pick
6
and
makes
mix.
26.
26.
Give them a shake. Column. 3 and 8,
Christmas cake.
38.
38.
Bingo card's broken. 71.
Drum.
7 and 1. 7 and 1, 71. 5 and 9,
59,
59.
59.
These things roll in for me, so I'll try and get it whilst they're coming in to try and do it as quick as I can.
Doctor's
On its
orders.
own,
Number
number
9.
9. 8 and 2,
On through.
82.
82.
Oh dear. 6 and 5,
Picture.
65.
65.
1 and 9,
Goodbye, team.
19.
Number
Richard
19.
with 2. 6 and 1,
Baker's bun.
61.
61.
5 and 8,
Of weight.
58. 6 and
Turn on
2,
the screw.
62.
62.
Can we start again? On its
Carries
own,
on.
number
Number
1. Come on, Carl. 5 and
Half a
0,
century. Number 50.
50. Half a century.
Legs 11.
1 and 1, 11.
There's a lot of
Legs
people
11.
wanting to start again.
Valentine's
1 and
Day.
4,
Number 14.
14. On its own, number
Number
3. 5 and
Times
7,
variety.
57.
57.
Got to be getting close now. Fudge is grumbling. You know it's
Just
getting
grumbling.
1 and 6,
16.
16. Even at my bingo shouting.
Either way
6
up.
and 9,
69.
69.
3 to go for
Nice,
Tony.
lovely. Two fat
fat
ladies,
ladies,
88.
88.
Richard.
Stop.
8 and
1,
1,
81.
81. Richard with 1.
You'll pull it back, Richard. Don't worry.
3 and
Ask
4,
for more.
34.
34.
That's going to be the number. Blink, blink, blink. On its
Lammy,
own, number
number
5. 2 to go. Lammy from Lammy Pie. 1 and 2.
1 dozen.
12. Ooh, Richard. 6 and 8.
Saving Grace.
68.
Richard's on a roll.
1 and
Tony's
0.
Den.
10.
Number 10.
Better get my phone ready.
Yeah.
Droopy Draws.
4 and 4. 44.
Collapse, keen to win
7
a
and 5.
Stride,
75.
keen to win a 5-in-1.
3 and 0.
Gertie.
30.
Number 30.
We're getting close, I can tell.
3 and
4
7.
11.
37.
37.
Tony's getting close.
4 and 8.
Dozen. Number
48.
Come
Line.
on, Tony. Ooh. Ooh. Right. Have we got any other lines? Anyone else calling a line?
Just mark over there. The next one was 64. Just put over. Just so I can.
Right. Phil's bongo bullied bloke script. Definitely right. Have you?
Superb. Stephanie.
Right, Stephanie. Have you sent an email through with your numbers on? Have you got numbers on 37? So what?
Carla sent hers.
Oh right, yeah. Stand by. I'll just go
Back
through.
in the room. Let's have a look. Where is it?
Carla. There's Carla. Yeah, Stephanie's bingo card. Right. Stand by.
Not a number. Gutted. That means you'll probably go on to win it. So 6 needed for Carl. So, ooh, lovely weather today. Hey, guys. Yay, go Steph.
Oh, yeah, well done.
Congratulations.
So,
a round of applause
yeah,
is coming,
we've-
so please
we've
hold
got-
your pets and give them a
We've
hug.
got a winner. Let me make a note of who won the
Are
line.
we ready for some round of applauses?
Yeah, let's give
3,
Stephanie a...
2, 1, and we're off.
And for people that don't know Stephanie, she's Carla's personal assistant. So, yes, welcome to Stephanie. So everyone that doesn't know her, that's who she is. So well done. You have got the 5-in-1, which I'd imagine Steve and Carla probably be taking off, in Steve and Carla, because they like a prize. But
It's not a pen.
No. Oh, yeah, Stephen is pens. But I'll follow up with you to sort that
done,
out. So, yeah,
Stephanie.
well done. Brilliant. Good work.
Superb.
So,
And
right.
It's good to have somebody else that it's going to.
Right, so what we'll do is we'll have eyes down and we'll play on next for the Amazon prize, first of all, I think. We're going for now a full house, everyone. No more lines. It's a full house and it's for a £25 Amazon voucher from Jane and Martin, who are enjoying themselves on the Isle of Man and all the freedoms that brings with it. So, brilliant. If we're all ready, guys, do we want to check whether our bingos are working? Do we want to type bingo?
No.
Am I going to start something?
Then it just takes ages because then we're waiting.
Okay, I won't ask you to do
The
that.
next number is 6 and 4, 64.
So 64 came out of the machine just when we paused it. So we've got a 64, everybody. So cross off. Yeah, we've got some practices going on. Cancel the practice. I'm going to get us into trouble. So, yeah, 64, guys. Off we go.
Are we ready? Are we ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Next one's 2 and 4, 24. 1 and 5,
Number
15. You can hardly hear me, so I don't think you'll be able to hear him grumbling in the background.
Mm-hmm.
1 and
Coming of
8,
age,
80.
18.
I'm going to give fudge away next time.
2 and
Dear
3,
me,
23.
23.
Excuse me.
8 and
Blind
0,
80.
80. 8
Time
and
for
3,
tea, 83.
Come on, Steph, for the win now. 4
Down
and
on
3,
knees,
43.
43.
Yeah, because Alistair got both the prizes on last time.
Yeah,
He
just
was-
went on to win.
Queen
7 and
Sophia.
3,
73.
73.
Ooh, well, Steve's only got 7 to go.
5 and
Snakes
5,
alive,
55.
How are you
That's if he's
doing,
actually,
Juliet?
That's if he's actually doing.
Winnie
4 and
the
2,
Pooh,
42. He's still trying to multitask. They could have already won.
Danny Lewis.
5 and 2,
52.
52.
I might send Juliet something out. Just
2 and
score,
0,
number
20.
to make it easier for Phil.
5 and 6.
Was she worth it?
56. Oh, she's doing rubbish.
Oh,
5 to go. 3 and 3. 33.
well, we've got 6 to go, 5 to go.
3 and
3
6.
dozen.
36.
Number 36.
Numbers so close.
Buckle
3
my
and
shoe.
2. 32. Carla's monitoring.
Rise
2
shine.
and 9.
29.
29.
29.
Brilliant.
Come on, we must be getting
3 to
close.
go
now.
for
Oh,
Hester.
3 to go.
3 and
4
9.
to go for Robin Lynn.
39. 3. 7 and 6.
Trombones. Number
76.
3 to go for Collapse.
5 and 1. 51. We've got a bingo from Alison.
Alison, have
Lady C. What was your bingo on?
we got a bingo, Alison, or have you typed the word and hit the keyboard like you did before once?
Miracle needed.
Let's just have a
Well
check.
done.
Let's have a check. Alison, we've got a bingo. Is that a bingo?
It's
I'm
always
just waiting
good.
for a confirmation before I start. I'll find her card in the meantime. Let's find Alison's card.
Alison, Lady C, no.
Oh. Was it one of... Right.
No, Gareth, this
Game
is game
one,
number
Gareth.
1.
Game 1. Right. So Alison's cancelling that. So we're all still in with a chance, everyone. So let's play on. What
So
was
the
it?
last number was 5 and 1, 51.
Okay, so I had a false call, good intent. So let's go again, guys. False call, good intent.
3, 2, 1, resume. On its own,
Lucky number 7.
Number 7. 5 to go here since the line. 8 and
Staying
5,
alive,
85.
85.
Richard Howard, I've just ripped up my sheet.
Oh,
9 and
the
0,
shop.
90.
Number 90.
it's right. It's coming back.
On its own,
Number 6.
6.
3 to go.
2 and 5, 25.
25.
Tony Marsh, 3 to go. 7 and
Candy
4,
Store,
74. Must be getting close now, guys and girls.
Mm.
5
Clean
and 4,
floor.
54. Oh, bless. 3 and
Jumping
5,
jive,
35.
Sure.
Hope you're all right, Gareth.
Yeah, is your back playing up? That
On
isn't
its
that
own.
funny.
Duck.
Number
Number
2.
2.
House
Oh.
on 54.
Oh, right.
2 and 2, 22.
Is that...
And we are paused. Itchy Feet, House on 54.
Okay, so Joe Ellis, have we got a bingo on 54? Are you calling bingo on that one?
Bingo,
Just
bingo.
Confirm if you are, and I will head to my emails. So stand by. I'll get them ready. There we go. Yeah. So we've got confirmation, right? So stand by.
Confirmation.
Let me find.
Do. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Congratulations.
Joanne, here we go.
Not again, Itchy Feet.
No,
Oof. 8 to go.
having itchy feet
to
must be
go.
actually really lucky.
Lammy from Lammy Pie was 1.
20.
2 for Stephen, apparently.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. 2 for me, apparently. So that means Stephen's not keeping up. Carl, well, congratulations.
I'm just a bit upset that Juliet didn't win anything because Phil's really going to get it tonight. That'll be it. This could be game over.
Collapse, well done.
Number
Sorry,
90.
David.
Yes, we do have a winner, everyone. We've got a winner. So, well
would you
done.
believe
Little Ellis, he won't know what to do with himself, bless him.
Just
He'll,
needed
he'll be
3.
jumping about like a kangaroo. So, congratulations. Again, I'll drop you an email and sort that out with Martin and Jane. But
Surely we've
so
one to go. So, right.
Joanne has won
Get
the
the colour on your CV.
collapse voucher.
Oh, Itchy Feet.
He's got
Can
it
I
on his
have-
LinkedIn profile.
Can I have some numbers for the lottery, please?
No.
Can you pick me some lottery numbers?
Oh, Richard, I'm going to get a full independent investigation. Right,
I'm
well
done.
done.
I'm gonna do a Freddie air horn and some collapses.
Freddie Airhorn.
Yeah.
Right,
this
get
guy
hold of your-
stopped in, so
Take hold of your pets.
Please.
Take hold of your pets.
this is your 2-second warning for air horn and applause. Are we ready? 3, 2. We have the applause. And then we have the air horn.
I love the air horn.
Boo, 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 boo.
Yeah, but well done. Well done. There we go.
Congratulations and well done.
Yeah.
Let's get rid
Brilliant.
of that big bingo line.
Right, so that was the first game, folks. So we had Stephanie and Joanne win there. So what we're going to do is move on to our second game cards for game 2. Woof, woof, said Oscar. Oh, bless. Yeah, I don't think Fudge gives a monkeys about noises or anything really. So it's but some pets are affected. So brilliant, well done. So are we ready, Jules? Right, we won't practice line and bingo. I think we're all pretty
Naughty
expert
40.
level on that. So we'll just clear it. Are we ready? Is this it?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Alive.
stand by,
Number
stand by.
Right.
Right. So if we're all ready, get
Screen is right.
second card out.
I keep doing this to try and hide the numbers, but they're actually on the front of the screen.
Yeah, I don't think they'll hide that. Brilliant. Right, here we go, guys. So we're all ready. Eyes down.
Eyes down, looking in. Now we're starting again. Right, look at this. Right, Phil and Juliet, this is for you. If you can see over here, I'm giving them a shake, giving them a good shake for you. Right, there you go.
Bring out Juliet's numbers, for God's sakes. Right, here we go, guys.
Good luck, everybody.
Line, everybody. This is for a line.
This is for a line. Starting off again. Good luck to everyone. 3, 2, 1. 1 and 8.
Coming of age,
18.
number 18.
How are we looking, Juliet? How are we looking?
Have you got that one?
Legs 11.
What about that one?
2 and 0.
score,
20.
20.
Beer port.
Have you got that one?
Rich, that sounds so nice. 2 and
Dozen,
4. 24.
24.
Looking forward to coming down and meeting up with you again and going to that lovely place for a pint.
4 dozen.
4 and 8.
Number 48.
48. 6 and
Old age
5.
pension.
65.
Peter Miller. Jules.
Bigger shake needed than that.
Danny LaRue.
5 and 2.
52.
52. 3 and
Get up
1.
and run.
31.
31.
Martin's showing his Isle of Man flag there.
2 and 8.
Overweight.
28.
28.
Oh, Richard. 7 and
One
9.
more time.
79.
79.
Is that your roller collers?
Yes.
Yours?
4 and 4.
44.
44 that you bought me.
I got in trouble for buying roller cola.
5 and 3. 53.
53.
I like roller cola.
Yeah, well, you can drink it. 5 and 0.
century.
50.
Number 50.
8 and
Ian
7.
Devon.
87.
87.
87. Don't know anything about that number.
6 and
Red
4.
Bull,
64.
How are you doing, Dad? Have you won anything yet but kept it quiet?
Up to
4 and
tricks.
6. 46. How very dare you, Karina? Yes.
Winnie
No,
the
not
Pooh.
one.
Come on, Andrew.
4 and 2. 42. Yay, you got one. 1 and
Valentine's
4.
Day. Number
14.
14.
Bigger shake needed. Shake,
Heaven's
shake, shake.
Gate.
7 and 8.
78.
78.
Make that 2 riches on a roll now.
Ooh, 3 and
Dirty
0.
Gertie.
30.
Number
Card
30.
broken again.
Juliet, how are you doing?
5 and 1.
Thumb.
51. Oh, Gareth's not doing very
Oh,
well. 6 and
Tickle
3.
me.
63.
you've had a back spasm, Gareth. You can't have it all.
8 and
7
4.
dozen.
84.
Number 84.
Better not make you laugh, because God,
shake.
when those
Shake.
discs pop out and you laugh, it's...
Sweet 16.
1 and 6. 16. Richard, 3 to go. Lost weekends. rubbish.
Saving Grace.
6 and 8.
68.
68.
We've got a 3 and a 4.
Cup of
On
tea.
its own.
Number 3.
Number 3.
The day of the month I was born.
5 and
Snakes
5.
alive.
55.
Come on, guys. Let's have a line. A real
7
one.
and 1.
Drum.
71. Come on, I'm rooting for you.
Young and
1 and
keen.
5.
Number 15.
15.
Don't laugh, Gareth. Hold it in.
9 and 0.
Number
90.
90.
Top of the picks. 90.
Oh, worst this game.
weekend.
Well, you've all picked the wrong numbers.
8
That's the
and
problem.
0. 80.
This has happened. This is
Naughty
Heartley's are
40.
stuck as well.
4 and 0. 40.
Some
One
games
dozen.
do. They go on
Number
nearly
12.
1
to
and
the end.
2. 12.
Doctor's
On
orders.
its own.
Number 9.
Number 6.
9.
No, sorry, 9.
Number
Cancel.
9.
On its own, number 9.
7.
Not 6. 9.
On its own, number 7.
Goodbye
1 and
teens.
9.
Number 19.
19. No, 19.
Oh, 1 to
Line.
go. Oh, collapse. Collapse,
Formation.
collapse.
3 and 2.
32.
32.
Collapse have just won a 5-in-1.
Congratulations.
Well done, Dave. Have you got any of those at all
Round of
yourself?
applause.
I think we best play on. Don't know what to say about that. Well done, Collapse. You won a 5-in-1. Yeah. Shall we just keep going?
We'll just send you the money.
Oh, bless.
Keep going, he says. Keep going.
Oh, shucks. Right, we're going to play on. So forget the collapse line because
Oh, Richard, did you win on the 6 or the 9? Yeah, false call.
it wasn't a 6, it was a 9. So we'll play on. So we're still going for the line, everyone, because Dave has very kindly thrown his prize in because he's got 2,500 5-in-1s at home. So yeah, we'll play on, everyone. Play on. Here we go.
Right, keep going for the line. So
Keep going for a line. This is a line, everybody. A line.
3 and 2, 32.
Okay. Thanks, Dave.
Unlucky for some,
Number 13.
13.
Baker's
6 and
Bun.
1, 61.
Right. So see who's getting close.
2 and
Dear
3,
me,
23.
23.
You think it's a lovely gesture, he's just adding to
Was
his
she
bingo
worth it?
prize. 5 and 6, 56 for the big win. Line.
Line.
2
Oh.
and 2, 22.
Oh, Andrew Dye's dropped in. Hi, Andrew. Right.
22.
So 22 was the last number out, and Andrew. Simon is calling
Baxter.
line on number 13.
13.
Have we got any more lines? If so, Dave's got loads of 5-in-1s that I can give away to you.
So
But yeah.
line on 13, Mr. Baxter.
Right, stand by.
Do 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 line.
Jeff Foster's been quiet tonight, actually. Has Jeff joined us?
What's the chances? Well, the chances are pretty high, to be fair, Richard, because they donate a lot of prizes and they like playing, so they keep winning. Oh, I've got Steve Atherton also on a line. Steve, what did you call your line on, please? I've got Simon on line
brilliant.
13,
Yeah.
and I've got Steve on a line.
Well, to be fair, if we've got two, then I don't mind if they're similar. We can throw a couple more 5-in-1s.
Right.
Jules and I we're providing that prize, so we're throwing that in tonight. It's not collapsed. I think Dave, bless him's provided enough to the bingos. Collapse have been really kind. So yeah, Jules and I, we are buying these prizes tonight for the lines. This instead of
Because we couldn't give our merchandise away.
nobody
so
wants it. We
wanted
can't even give our t-shirts and mugs away, so we're actually just giving Dave's prizes.
Whilst we're waiting, guys, heating up a takeaway pizza.
Right, so Steve.
Oven. It's got to be oven. And my first question, Richard, would be,
There we go.
why are you heating it up?
What? Who's heating what up?
Pizza.
Oh,
Don't heat up takeaway pizza. Eat it cold. Oh, yeah, cold. It's got to be cold.
we haven't got a.
Well done, well done.
So Steve.
So he did call it on 22.
His bingo card is just downloading, so there we go. Bear with me. Right.
Microwave, Rich.
Is it on your
Jeff
card
Foster, yes,
or
I'm here.
sorry? Is it on your card, Steve, or Janice's card? It's probably going to be on yours, I'm
Can you
guessing.
have a mug
but...
signed? Oof. Fajitas here. Oh, fajitas. I haven't had fajitas for ages.
You love
I
those.
do. David Bell Grill.
There we go.
Fantastic. Cheese and Vicky soon. Sent it on Steve's card.
And you, oh, cool. That's fine. And you love cheese. Not so fussed. Right. Bear with me 1 minute. I'll just whiz through. It won't take me a minute, and then I'll be with you. Talk amongst yourselves about where you're going on your trips or something.
I'll get rid of this and get rid of that and sort this out. Oh my gosh, I have some nice cheese too. Nightmares tonight. Thanks for that stuff. Fantastic. Yeah. Don't eat cheese too late. You end up with horrendous nightmares.
Yeah, you don't want nightmares. Super.
Homemade egg custard.
Oh.
Right. So we are preparing now to continue, and the next prize will be this for the bingo. This is the full bingo win. It will be a pack similar. I'm not saying it's going to be this these products, because Richard makes them up as to exactly what. To be fair, I think he said the packs could be made exactly how you want them to be made, because he doesn't actually do a bundle. He sells them individually, but if you get in touch with him, then he'll be able to do if you wanted 2 snow foam and 1 of the shampoo, because he said when people are buying things, they don't always want the same products in a pack that you get, like a tyre cleaner and a tyre remover and whatever else. He has got a tyre remover, but he hasn't tested it thoroughly yet, so he's not put that on the market. However, because those products you go through less frequently, he's saying that he'll make his own bundles up so that you can have 2 shampoos in.
I might send Dave some snow foam. We'll send you something out of one of our packs if you want, so you can have a prize.
I'll in my snow foam.
I like the snow foam. Right, okay, so that was brilliant. Right, well done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move on to
the full bingo.
The full bingo. So eyes down, everyone. Well done to Steve and Simon. I'll get in touch with you by email tomorrow morning to get your addresses, and Dave will post the 5-in-1s to you. But as I say, they're sort of our Here We Tow prizes. So are we ready? Are we ready, everybody?
Superb.
Here we go. So brilliant.
Right, the last number was 2 and 2, 20.
22. So we're playing for bingo for the PP Protect Motorhome and Caravan cleaning pack, which is brilliant. So if we're ready, here we go, everyone. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Right.
5 and 7, 57. Bring it on, Jules. I want this win. Yeah, we want it for you.
I want it for you, Phil,
2
so
and
much.
1, 21.
Oh, I feel really sorry for Phil.
6 and 9, 69.
Good number for
I had to wait to look at that, but then there isn't any above 90, so I don't know why I did. 3 and 9, 39. On its own, number 8. I'm winning this.
Eileen.
On its own, number 2.
You could keep Bob busy for hours cleaning your Bailey with these.
6 and 7, 67. 6 to go for Carl. Ooh. 7 and 2, 72.
22.
8 and 3, 83.
83.
My bank balance. 8 to go, 8 to go. 2 and 6,
Pick and mix.
26.
26.
On its own,
Tricks.
number 6. Phew, I've had 6 and 9 now, so there's no. 4 and 9, 49. Patsy's well overdue a makeover.
Make them wait.
5 and 8, 58.
Should look lovely with some of the ceramic
On its
detail.
own,
Number 5.
number 5. Doing really badly this time. 10 to go, says Stephen.
Gosh.
8 and 1, 81.
Michelle and Andy are getting close.
5 and
Clean
4,
the floor.
54.
54.
Come on, guys.
Come on.
Come
5
on.
to go for Jeff.
4
4 and 7,
47.
47.
Oh, it'd be nice to see
8 and
Jeff
9,
win.
Yeah,
89.
89.
You and Sharon need a win, Jeff.
3 to go. Stephanie.
Between the
8 and
sticks.
6,
Oh.
86. Stephanie, the dark horse, coming up on the inside. It's going down here.
Christmas cake.
Collapse to
3
go
and
for
8,
it. Oh,
38.
we've got a lot of interest in this prize.
Dirty knee.
3 and 3,
33.
33. Tripping with the Hartleys.
Millie's dirty as well.
Yeah.
Strive.
7 and 5, 75. The Touring Boys, good evening, welcome.
Martin, this would be good for your
5
new
and 9,
cargo.
59.
Are you having your new motorhome treated at all?
Knock at the door.
On its own,
Number 4.
Number 4. With Carl with 4 to go.
Or
Dancing Queen.
1 and 7,
Number
17.
Robin Lynn's pence packed up. Just poke a hole through it.
Jump and jive.
Have I
35.
done 35? 3 and 5, 35.
You have now.
I think I took my half the ball there.
Yeah.
2 fat ladies, 88.
88.
And club a few in the 30s.
Gateway to
2 and
heaven.
7,
27.
27. 4 to go for Tony,
This
4
is
to go for Crafty Caravanners. 3 and
Ask
4,
for more.
34.
34.
Lost weekends. I hope
Clickety click.
6
Oh.
and 6.
See you in a bit, Phil and Lisa. Take care.
See you later, guys.
Thanks for joining us.
7 and 4, 74. Andrew's got 2 to go. There only better be one winner. I can't afford to be sending all
Yeah.
these. 2 and 9. 29. We've got bingo. Stephanie on bingo. Bingo. Stephanie with the jewel. With
right.
the jewel win.
We've got Stephanie on a bingo. Have we got any
Stuart.
more? Oh, Stuart's on a bingo.
Stephanie, what have you called
right.
on, please? And Stuart, what have you called on, please?
Yep.
Stuart and Stephanie, which numbers did you get the
Oh,
bingo
look,
on?
people were so close.
1 to go. 2
Right.
to go.
If you confirm the last...
34 for Stephanie.
So Stephanie had 34. So if we bring up... And who...
34, that was... No, 34, that was ages ago. Oh, no, it wasn't.
Who was the other one? Sorry. Oh, and Stuart called on 29.
Stuart on 29. So, let's have a look. 34.
Oh, so 34 was before.
Yeah,
so
and 29, Rise and Shine was...
right. So it looks like we've got a winner there. Hold on, let me check. So back onto Carla's number.
Just so that you can see for the steward's inquiry, that is the order that the magic number people are telling me. So 3 and 4, then 66, then 74, then 29. That's what the magic people are telling me. We need a miracle. Super. I should have kept your card myself, Steph, says Carla. Fantastic. Oh, yeah.
You gave up the winning numbers.
Oh, brilliant. Richard had 6 to go. I need to get my little bingo thingy going.
1 and 90.
Bingo winner.
Yeah, brilliant.
Bingo winner. Keep
So-
thinking to change my numbers as soon as...
Let's write that down. That's our winner. Right, well, I don't know whether Stephanie will be
Esther,
keeping the prize or
congratulations.
whether that will be going to Steve and Carla. I don't know. I can see Steve doing a vlog all about cleaning his caravan. So, yeah, brilliant. I think we need a clap and some air horn action.
Air horn and clap. So you've got your 5-second warning for your hold your pets, please.
Grab
if
your
they
pets.
don't like the noise. I don't even know how loud it is.
No idea, because we can't hear it.
And then a bit of Freddie air horn.
Oh, Freddie air horn. Yeah. Gareth, don't you grab hold of anything because you might pop your disc again. But yeah.
Oh,
So-
Gareth, thank you for buying us a coffee. I've just seen that drop
Oh, the
in.
touring boys are in. I didn't know you were here, guys.
Yeah, I said hello and
Oh,
welcome.
missed
Touring
that. Hi.
Boy. Right, I need to get rid of the bingo line because that's just
So
rattling
brilliant.
off.
So-
Right, so let me go back to this picture, which doesn't look any different to you. However, it mutes the microphone and it sorts out the
Yeah, so absolutely brilliant. So I'll touch base with all of you guys tomorrow morning by email and we'll sort out those prizes. So thank you so much to Jane and Martin with the Amazon voucher.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to Richard at PP Protect. And thank you so much to us for the 5-in-1s, which is
Little high five.
not as good as the 7-in-1s.
There
See,
we
look,
go.
it's an 8-in-1. Look at that, it's a drum kit. My God. Dave, you're missing a trick. You know what?
8-in-1.
Just,
8-in-1.
it's an 8-in-1.
At least you didn't hit me on the
The
head.
7-in-1 is like so 2020. We've got the 8-in-1 now.
Bob, I can't
Yeah,
even pick
so-
my own correctly. Carla, what have you done?
So brilliant. Can we have a round of applause for the losers?
Absolutely.
This is really
One-handed.
sharp, actually. Thumbs up, guys. Yeah, good work, everyone. Good work.
Yeah, thank you. If you haven't already, please do hit the thumbs up. It really helps. There's so many people in the chat. It'll get away from the people that have put those thumbs down.
Yeah, and we know who those people are, but we won't name them because we don't want to shame them.
Alistair, thank you so much.
But
as
we
well.
always know, don't we, Jules? But no,
Wow.
thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, so that was bingo. What we'll do is...
Alan. Well, it says here again. Alan Catriana.
yeah, unfortunately...
Thank you.
Unfortunately, Alistair
Alistair.
can't spell his own wife's
Alistair
name.
Closier
which-
as well as thank you.
which
Gareth
is-
Shaw, thank you. Alan Andrew Dye again. Even more. Oh, thank you so much.
Well-
it all goes back into the channel, as you already know, so it makes us able to keep these prizes.
Yeah, well, hopefully, I'm sorting out some good prizes. All being well, our next live is going to be in 2 weeks, which will be the 14th of March. Same time, same place, which is probably your lounge or dining room, or wherever you are.
On a tablet near you.
But yeah, hopefully I've got some good prizes. I'm trying to sort one out. Andrew Dye has very kindly offered to try and provide a prize, and I'm still trying to get that sorted. I haven't had anything back as yet, but I have got some prizes. Whale hopefully are going to donate a prize for the end of the month, for the end of March, so that's good.
The end of the show.
The end of the show, because I think that may well be the end of the show, because obviously then we're all back out, aren't we? So yeah, and I think for the next prize, I'll carry on with the 5-in-1s as well, I think, because they're quite good little line prizes. So I'll carry on with those. But yeah, so we will be back in 2 weeks with a bit more of that. But I mean, in the chat, if anyone wants to chat about anything,
Thank you,
14th of March is Mothering Sunday. Oh, right. Oh, super. Well, some people obviously be doing bits with mums. Some people won't be able to see mums, and some people, unfortunately, haven't got mums. So we always used to enjoy going out with my mum, didn't we?
Yeah.
So yeah,
absolutely.
she always used to love being spoilt. But yeah, so we'll have a Mother's Day bingo, which will be good. I have a delivery of a mystery prize. Oh, I dread to think what that might be, Carl. Sally and Rob are putting it on the calendar. Jeanette, she's going to choose herself some new numbers. I just hope Juliet wins something, because Phil's life, it must not be worth living at the moment. Rob and Lynn, can you fix it so we can win, please? I'm doing my best. I really am. Yeah.
It is a fair process. It's
and Pete and Sue,
random.
thank you for the in-depth reviews.
Roman loves the air horn.
Yeah.
Good night, Alison. Lovely to see you.
Yeah, and yeah, catch you in a bit, Alison. So, Grandad and Grandson's Adventures. I'm glad you've dropped in. The new to Caravanning, could you explain what nose weight is? Grandad and Grandson's Adventures is a fairly new YouTube channel, and I think the name says it all. And I don't often sort of shout out channels and all that sort of stuff, but it is. I've been, as I say, I do drop in on people's channels, and I don't always comment, and I'm going to try and do that more, because it shows that I have watched that. But yeah, Grandad and Grandsons, I've watched a couple of theirs, and I think it's lovely, because again, it's about that family thing. Like Phil does stuff with Alfie and stuff like that. So yeah, but yeah, your nose weight is like David's Bell is saying. Basically, when you've got the hitch of your Caravan, it's the weight, the downward force of weight that's going to put on your tow bar. Your Caravan will stipulate what the nose weight is. Now, an Alco hitch, hitches will take a certain amount of weight depending on your chassis, but that hitch, the Caravan manufacturer will stipulate what yours should be. Some are lower. 75's a low nose weight. A Buccaneer's 150 kilos, so that's a big one. Ours was 100, wasn't it? Your tow bar will also only take a certain amount of weight on that nose, and that's the maximum that car should have put on it, and that's down to a number of things. So you've got to make sure you get your match. But if you buy a Malenko nose weight gauge, that is the only one I recommend, because it is calibrated.
It's the only one, as far as we know, is calibrated
accurate
at this time.
Yeah, it's a little bit more. Are they about £30? I can't remember. It's a couple of years since we bought ours. But a Malenko nose weight gauge, and we always genuinely checked our nose weight before we towed. I know some people do, some people don't. Totally up to you, but we always did.
And David's saying they aim for 7% of the MTPLM.
Yeah. That's right, and so, but also some tow bars will take have got a limit on as well. So, if you use a detachable tow bar, sometimes your detachable will take less weight than a fixed tow bar. But yeah, so it's that amount of weight, your nose weight, and generally it'll be somewhere between 75 and 100 kilograms, depending on what your manufacturer stipulates.
And what David's saying there is absolutely crucial.
Yeah.
Don't think it's like a trailer, as in putting a load on the front end of your Caravan and then weighing it and counterbalancing it by putting weight at the back, because that'll introduce sway.
Yeah.
Plus it'll put you over the maximum mass of that's you're allowed to.
Yeah, you'll go over your payload.
So you go well over your payload.
Yeah.
But it's quite an in-depth
The reason
thing.
it's important, because if you've got a really heavy nose weight, let's say you put 6 leisure batteries in the front of your Caravan, like someone did.
Just as an example.
Yeah, for an example of something you shouldn't do. Your nose, let's say you could end up with that at something ridiculous like 200 kilograms. And if your car's only meant to take 90 and you put that on the back of your car, you're lifting the front end of your car up. And especially if it's a front wheel drive, all of a sudden you've lost the traction at that end of your car. your back end's down, your caravan's down like that, and your hitch is not going to take that sort of weight, and it's just going to be a massive disaster. And that caravan is going to be literally all over the road.
The stability of both your car and the caravan.
It's a very dangerous place to be.
It's a very important.
So it's a really good
well
question.
To be aware of.
Yeah, a really good question to ask. So And weights are important. I know we harp on about them, and it's even like when we start motorhoming. What are you doing for your weight? Yeah. But yeah, weights in motorhomes are really important, and a lot of motorhomes, they don't have a massive payload, and that can put you in a dangerous position to be in. So again, really important. Shazza, how long is your delay on the motorhome? It's possibly looking like July, isn't it? Which is quite a delay. So we're just waiting to see what happens, really. I mean, it's quite interesting because
it's quite fluid at the moment as well, because it keeps fluctuating. I think it's just down to what's happening over there, and it's not the production line as such, but as in the delays of everything all the manufacturing parts as well, because obviously there's a supply chain coming in for the bits that they need to put it together. So.
It's also a good one to note that there's a lot of the dealers are already taking their 2022 orders. 2022 caravans are obviously going to start. They'll be released to the press in July with the press releases, and they'll be starting to come out in September. A lot of the manufacturers, caravans and motorhomes, they've opened the books for 2022 models. So if you're thinking of ordering a new caravan or motorhome, I'd get in there with some orders, talk to your dealer, and start finding out what the crack is. Motorhomes, some of the European manufacturers have closed their books to orders from the UK, as far as I know, because there's a massive shortage of Fiat chassis. So the European manufacturers are going to be selling to the European market. So we're going to get limited numbers. So yeah, it'd be quite interesting to see what happens with that. Our motorhome does have a delay that we're aware of that will push us into July at the moment. Whether we can find something in the meantime, I don't know. If not, we're going tenting. It's like, yeah, we'll do it. We'll go tenting. But yeah,
slash your batteries. Just an example, Gareth.
Yeah. But yeah, so there are some delays.
David, because it's in Harrogate now. Looking forward to the lawns if it happens this year, because obviously it's moved from where it was to the new to the Harrogate Showground, I believe. So that was actually planned for last year, but they ended up putting cancelled. That on hold.
Well, we booked a pitch, didn't we? Because there's if you go into the lawns or the caravan show at Harrogate, there is a caravan site there. Is it the Harrogate Caravan site or something it's called, literally like that? And it's right next to where the show is. We had a booking there. And in the end, we just we put that on hold. So if we get up there to that this year, then yeah, and it does look promising for the NEC. I don't know exactly what format it'll take, but it is looking promising. And we've got Summers Wood booked for that week, haven't we? That's what I was going to mention. There's a new caravan site opening on the 24th of May. It's one of the camping in the forest sites. I mentioned this on the quiz on Friday night. Sherwood Pines, it's called. So camping in the forest is sort of connected to the Camping and Caravanning Club, and there's 15 sites at the moment, but this is going to be the 16th, and it is in the forest. So it's near Sherwood Forest. It's got about 150 pitches, and the pitches look beautiful. They've got the forest, there's bike trails, there's walking trails, but it's very near to Mansfield, which obviously, Mansfield, don't get me wrong, it's not the place you go on a city tour or anything, but so there's lots of facilities there though, still there's shops and places to buy food and takeaways, so it's close to civilization, but you're right there in the woods, and I'm thinking that might be a good place for a bit of a meet-up at some point.
It looks amazing.
It looks amazing. It looks really nice. The Sherwood Pines, camping in the forest. So yeah, have a look. It's a great site for families. But yeah, we're going to hopefully book that. I'm also looking ahead to Jules's birthday. Jules is going to be, and I know you'll all be shocked because you probably think he's already there.
Oi. Stand by, I'm just going to mute my wife.
But no. Unmute me now. Jules is 4. I was going to book. Jules,
Sorry, there was a bit of interference there.
yeah.
I don't think. Yeah.
Do they accept tents at Sherwood Pines? As far as I know, Dave, yeah, they will. They will take tents. Yeah. So yeah, as far as I know, it's for everything with it being camping in the forest. But it looks fantastic. But anyway, I've digressed. Rob and Sally can stay at ours at the Harrogate show. Oh, that's a lovely.
David, I thought I'd muted her for that.
Yeah, Jules is going to be 40 on 12th of September. So I was going to arrange a meet-up for that weekend.
It's bold patch.
But it's the Balloon Festival at Longleat, and I know everybody is booked in at Longleat, so I thought, okay, that's not a great idea. So what I'm going to do is probably the last weekend in September, I'm thinking of doing a bit of a meet-up, and at the moment, I'm thinking it might be somewhere like Love to Stay or even the Sherwood Pines. I don't know as yet, and we'll have to see how things go with the restrictions and what we're allowed. But pencil it in, last weekend of September.
David, I can't time you out.
40. But yeah, so if you haven't got 20 times 2. So yeah, if you haven't got anything booked yet for the end of September, please keep it clear for now, and hopefully we can have a bit of a birthday weekend.
I'm at work.
You're not at work, you're having a birthday weekend.
I'm at work.
But I think that'll be a really good one. And over the summer, I'm hoping as well to have a bit of a meet-up as well. Again, it depends on all the restrictions, but I found a really nice site, actually. I sent it to Anne Brooks. I can't remember what it was called. I found a good site that take rallies as well, so it might be a possibility.
Love to Stay. I have some site nights owing from them.
Oh, who's that?
Andrew.
Oh, right. Oh, there you go. And yeah, I see, Andrew, your birthday's the end of August, so you could have a belated birthday with us. My dad's disappeared off to bed. I don't know if I missed it, but I think my dad's gone bedwards now. So see you in a bit. I'll text you tomorrow, Dad. Newland Meadows it was called. Newland Meadows Camping and Caravanning Park, and they've got what looks like a really good rally field with 40 pitches with electric. So yeah, there's plenty of.
Standing on my foot.
Sorry, Dan. Sorry, you've got another one. So there's plenty of places there that we could still have a meet up.
Did you watch the Motorhome programme last week? No, I missed it.
I got some of it.
I think I had a migraine and ended up going to bed early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed it. I need to have a look at that and catch up, because we were chatting to somebody and they said it was really good.
So those are sort of some little plans that we've got going on, and I think what we'll do is we'll let everything sort of start rolling and see how we're looking in the summer, because summer, hopefully, we'll all have some time off. And I know a lot of people have got bookings, but if we can find a weekend or a couple of nights when people are about, that'd be brilliant.
I'm hoping to reach 56 this year, but not if she doesn't win the bingo.
Yeah, you've no chance. You've no chance, Phil. But yeah, I mean, has anyone else got any questions or anything they want to ask or suggest before?
It's on my 5. Cheers, Cal. I will have a look.
Yeah, but it was interesting.
Don't spoil it, we need to catch up too.
Some not too nice snobbiness at Love to Stay. Yeah, do you know what?
Don't spoil it, Shaz has said, if you've seen it, because she hasn't seen it. But
I
haven't seen it.
No, I must say, I really like Love to Stay. In fact, this is Love to Stay here. This is really, we've got 2 favourite pictures at Love to Stay, haven't we? One is sort of in the back far corner where we stopped when we went. Was that the first time when we saw Anne and Gary? Yeah, and we had that training. And this was when we went with the little Adria in September just gone, and that looking out there, it is a really nice sight.
House fudge.
But yeah, concierge camping. See, I've never been to concierge camping. I know
I've
Dan
watched
Carr
the video
has.
Dan Carr put
Dan says it's actually a really nice site, and it's difficult because you get some people like on this programme, television, they always want to paint a bad picture sometimes, or they want to jazz it up, for that sort of, shock factor, isn't it? And it doesn't always do places justice, but he said it was good. And if
it's
Dan,
all in the edit as well sometimes.
if Dan likes it, it must be good.
add a little
Yeah.
bit of controversy. Then
Yeah.
they edit it up that way, so it's sometimes with a bit of pinch of salt.
To be fair as well, some of the really nice sites, if you go on Best of British, on the Best of British website, it's not adult only. Tranquil Parks is adult only, and Tranquil Parks has got some beautiful caravan and motorhome sites, and they're certainly worth checking out if you're looking for adult only.
I'd love to see you, Martin, as well.
If you're looking for family sites, Best of British have again got some really nice sites. I'm not sure if there's like 40 or 50 sites, I can't remember, all over the UK. And they're brilliant, some beautiful sites,
Thank you
definitely
for
worth
joining us.
checking out, yeah. So, see you in a bit, guys.
I have heard that, David, though. One certain person talking about a certain class of people. But,
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you something actually this week on comments. Now this was unbelievable. I can't remember who put the comment, and I know some people like when Bobby puts it on.
I believe Dan over anything on the TV.
Yeah, I'd believe Dan. Yeah, but yeah, I think there'll be plenty of space at Love to Stay. I've had a look, and to be fair, there's plenty of space in September. But once I confirm something, we'll mention it in the live, and we can all get something booked. Well, there was a comment this week. I don't even know which vlog it was on. It was just on one of the vlogs. And I don't put things in on social media because that's just not me. And at first I thought this comment was a bit of a joke. I thought it was tongue-in-cheek, and then I realised it wasn't. And whoever it was, I can't remember the name, they put, I used to enjoy your channel when you were caravanners, but now you're not. I don't. I'm sure you will now you've got a motorhome, you, 1, won't make eye contact with caravanners, 2, will pitch your door facing mine, and 3, just booked a 2-night stay, so I can't book a full week. And I just thought, wow, like, how is that, what an awful attitude to have towards people in general. It was like, if that's your attitude towards motorhomers, no wonder they're not making eye contact with you. And you, I just thought, wow, can you imagine being that toxic? So that was my comment of the week, really. I just thought, what an awful thing to say, but yeah. So,
but on the positive hand,
yeah,
thank you so much to all of you for supporting us. We've hit the 10,000 barrier mark, and we're up and over that with our subscribers. So it's all down to you supporting the channel, watching us.
But whoever that man was, I hope you don't end up pitched next to him, because he sounded a right barrel of laughs. He really did. Wow. So yeah. But no, so it's nice to see that plenty of
no, they don't. They don't know us at all. No, and that's the sad thing. They just they think that we're those type of people that are in.
I don't make eye contact full stop, because I just, once you get into a conversation with me, you've had it. So I tend to try not to. But no, so but there's obviously quite a few people that are wanting to drop in and have a bit of a meet up. So that'll be really good. Touring boys. The touring boys are in Cornwall, aren't they? Mm-hmm. So yeah. Oh, wait till you go north. You'll love it. Jules can translate for you. Yeah, you'll have a great time.
I'm almost getting my Somerset twang now. Combine or obviously.
Yeah, combine or.
Getting good.
You're all over it.
Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, so let's see. So that's it really. But yeah, I just thought, wow, what a funny attitude to have towards other people. And I mean, my door's going to be on the right, as you can see, but we go nose in. I don't want to get out of my door and be facing somebody else's awning. So yeah, what a bizarre one. You can pitch your door towards us. No, you're all right, Steve. No, I'm all right for that. No,
Thank you, Andrew. Yes, we hit 10,000. We hit 10,000 a couple of days ago now. So
yeah,
jeez.
Yeah, brilliant.
We're going to pitch our door in the middle. What we're going to do is we're going to drive on and then have the pitch directly in front of us, and we're going to go sideways on with the canopy.
Well, Yvonne and Lloyd, they've got a caravan. They've got an eldest caravan, but they've also got a VW camper, haven't they? And when we went to Love to Stay, they actually drove on their pitch like totally sideways, didn't they? It looked really funky. Yeah. So they're quite amenable at Love to Stay, because I'm just going through
these. Brilliant, good beer, good pies, lovely people. Come up north.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, there's some really nice places to stay in the north.
We're all the same. Absolutely, we all have the same passion. Caravan, motorhome, tent, camper van. It doesn't matter. We love the outdoors, walking, being out in the fresh air, cooking, and being social. Dog walking, just having a chat with people on pitches. To me, that is the camping and caravanning community, that's it for me. It doesn't matter what unit you turn up, old, new, broken, banking.
It doesn't
care.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. In fact, I just think as long as you're having a good time, why would it affect anybody else? And some people, I just think, some people have got opinion on everything, and it just doesn't matter. If you're enjoying yourself, who cares? As long as you're not getting... The one thing I don't like is, people are getting hammered at 1 a.m. and carrying on in the awning. Then fair enough. That might impact a little bit on my sleep, but otherwise, I just don't get it. So, really... Yeah, very strange, but so hopefully we've got some bits and pieces lined up with you guys, which we're really looking forward to it. So so I think that's about it. Unless anyone, I keep saying this, but unless anyone wants to drop anything else into the comments, any more questions like the good one? Was it you, Peter? Did you actually put that? It was meant to be a joke. Well, if that was you, Peter. And it was a joke, then that's fine. But I was really thought, wow, I feel like I was quite shocked by it, to be honest. So
Stephanie, thank you so much for joining us on your maiden voyage at Here We Tome, winning us all the prizes. It's great to have somebody new to come in, and hopefully you've had a good night. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for joining.
Well, if it was a joke, Peter, then that's absolutely fine. But when I read it, I was just like...
I think you read it about 50 times.
At first I thought it was a joke, and I thought, it's not a joke. I thought, this man's absolutely serious. And I was like, my God. So, that's all right then. If we're...
Good night, David.
And you're welcome to join us on our meetup, and I will be pitched like this, Peter, just for you, so I'm not getting out of my motorhome into your awning. So Crafty Caravans, are we all serious about Sherwood Pines? Well, we will be at some point. We'll definitely be doing Sherwood Pines. It looks brilliant. So we'll have to arrange a bit of a meet, because that's not too bad a distance, isn't it, really? So that could be a good one for us. So
Ian said we had an Airstream pitch up near us once. We pushed him down the hill. And that was for Andrew.
Well, hopefully Andrew will get his Airstream back. I don't know when. I think it's a bit of a sore point. But fingers crossed. So Sherwood Pines will definitely be on Friday the 24th. Well, the September one, I don't know whether we'll be doing there or Love to Stay. So we'll keep an eye on that, and I'll let you all know. Tom's Vlogs has dropped in. Hi, Tom. So I'm really pleased that Peter's dropped in and said that he was just joking. That's made my night, because I had
a really grumpy dog with him, Ian. Did he not smile?
Did he not
he
smile?
He never smiles.
Oh, bless. So brilliant. Well, so that's it. Get everyone to fly a Yorkshire flag at the meetup. Don't flags and flagpoles. That really is flags and flagpoles. If it was serious, I'd not subscribe to you. Love you both. You're forgiven now, Peter. You're back on the good list. I didn't even realise it was you, to be honest. So definitely looking forward to meetup. Just watch your Coachman Lusso review. Think you've sold it to me. Oh, cool. It's a shame I personally don't make anything like that, but so brilliant. Do you know what? It's one of those, and the fact that there is going to be a privacy screen as well, I've been told. There is a privacy screen that I think that's been a little bit of an oversight. So they are going to be fitting that, which is a good thing.
From what we saw, obviously we can only give what was there. We have been told that obviously the drawer might have been put in the wrong...
The drawer will hopefully be in the right place.
And potentially there might be a different screen. Well, there might be a screen option and an option
to have
a removable
table. So if you are seriously thinking of a Lusso, speak to the dealer about all of those things, because I think if you had a table you could take out of that Caravan, that would be a massive bonus to a lot of people.
Don't forget the merch.
Yellow Lass. Yes, Yellow Lass on Twitter. I know who you are. Hello, thank you for dropping in. So
good
brilliant.
night, Phil and Juliet.
So I was a bit shocked there was no privacy screen, because it was a bit bizarre. But there is going to be
beautiful
one.
Caravan.
And without the table, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Coachman, because I think Carbe is going to have a massive influence on those caravans potentially. If anyone, like I said before, Carbe are a Swedish company, and a few years ago they bought 20% of Coachman,
24%, was it?
21.5 or something, and they've just now bought out the rest of the shares, so they've bought 100% of Coachman. And if they do have an influence, it'll be interesting to see where Coachman go. And if they bring over their motorhomes, the Carbe motorhomes, they're amazing. But God, they're big bucks.
There were at the 2019 show. They had 2 Carbes on the
display
stand. I think they brought a motorhome and a Caravan over. But, if anybody remembers those or has seen those, they are absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, they're beautiful motorhomes. So it'd be interesting to see what happens with that. Yeah, wait and see. I'm waiting to see whether will Eldis revamp the Buccaneer for 2022. I don't know. We're hoping that there'll be a press launch in July at Eldis, and hopefully we'll get an invite to that. Hopefully, and we'll be able to. So hopefully we'll find out, because I think Buccaneer is ready for a revamp.
Richard's in.
So we'll wait and see.
PP Protect.
Here's Richard, PP Protect. Yeah. Hi, Richard. Thank you for joining us. There we go. Jules is well excited with his little pack.
It's open.
Yeah, the snow foam for me is a winner. The snow foam all the way. So yeah, this is PP Protect. Richard, who has provided that amazing prize. Please genuinely visit his website, and we're thinking we may well get our Adria done. So if we do, we can obviously report back our findings on that. But if you're thinking of having the Diamond Bright, because I know Anne and Gary, I know they had theirs. I don't know if Anne and Gary had Diamond Bright.
Is that something that you'd be interested in if I got, not an interview with Richard, but if we had something done on ours and he gave a little bit of facts and figures about what he does, because I know he's an absolute knowledge house on all the products that he even speaks at, like I say, one of the ceramic coating places he was saying. So if that's something that would interest you as to how it works, or having a chat with him, would that be something?
It's interesting. I think
some questions to him.
I think with questions, because I know, say, Anne and Gary had their Caravan done, but I don't know who did theirs. But I think a lot of people, for the money, I think a lot of people's question would be what are you actually doing for that money? And it's a good question, because I think before people spend the money, you should be thinking, what are you going to be getting for your money? And maybe that's a northern thing again, I don't know. But for us, we're always like, well, what are we getting? So, yeah, I think it might be interesting. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, so as I say, PP Protect, do check him out. Brilliant.
Yeah, saying yeah. So yeah, that would be great to see. Yeah, right.
And it's AZ, I can't even pronounce AZ Moor FX. Crikey.
FX?
Could we have a Q&A with PP Protect? Well, we could actually. We could have a.
Well, that's what
could
I was
have a
thinking.
video,
Because I could do actually putting it on, and then if there's any questions that you want to specifically put, I could put a poll out and see. It's.
But he's saying about L-shaped seating and becoming more common. That's really you're asking some. You've got some good questions. Yeah, it's one of those. Do you know, my favourite in a lounge is actually that wraparound. I really like a wraparound. And I think the Coachman wraparound, for me, if that was in leather, I would love that in leather without that table fixed there. And I know the Adria Alpina, you get the wraparound, and I think you can have that in leather. So again, some of the European ones will do it in leather. I like that shape. The L shape, the problem there is you are a bit, one of you sits one way with your legs. You're a bit like that. I'm not. What do you think? Are you a massive fan of L shape?
It depends, because I've got to be honest. It depends on the practicality of it. The Bailey, the G shape.
The G. You really like the G on the Pegasus.
I really liked that.
Yeah.
I really like that. The L shape, I do like, but the only thing is, if you want your own, it's all right if you want to go sort of head to head and lie down and cuddle.
Cuddle?
Sort of, as the best way I can do it.
Oh, you're creeping
when
me
you're
out.
chilling out on a night, then yeah, that's that's nice. But if you just want a little bit of your own space, I think that's why we've had the two seating for so long, because then it's separate and you can lounge out yourself and have a bit. It's such a personal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Jeff Foster's saying that they had
Just
it.
call me as.
I can manage that. Yeah, Jeff's saying they had it, and he really liked the L shape. It's interesting, isn't it? Everyone likes different things, and again, it's one of those as well. If you've no experience of it and you buy it, you can make an expensive mistake when you find out on your first night in the caravan that you've got the wrong thing. That's why with our motorhome, we've gone for the it's the dinette, but it's two bench seats opposite. Then you've got your two cab seats, because you can then both sit out on one, but also if you sat in your captain's chair, you've got somewhere to put your legs as well. And
because this had an L shape.
that had an L shape.
And it worked really well for us.
But you spent a lot of time sat in a captain's chair, and I was sort of
I didn't
sat.
mind that.
But
And
I think
Stephen's saying he really liked it.
Yeah,
The Bailey G thing too.
because I mean our Isonzo obviously had two benches, but then it had one across because it didn't have the chest, so you could put. I found I sat in the corner a lot at the front and put my legs across that way as well. So it's a really personal thing, but the G shape's good. But I do like the wraparound. The only thing with wraparound is you lose the chest. I'm not fussed with the chest, so to speak. I'm not fussed with a chest, but a lot of UK buyers have really got a thing about a chest, so it's a tough one, really. I don't know. But yeah. But then equally in motorhomes, you can also get that big lounge in the back. You liked that on the Burstner, didn't you? A big lounge at the back and the drop-down bed.
Yeah, that was really nice. But again, it swings around, and that's why we're looking at a fixed bed, so that if one of us wants to go and just lie down and just, because as you know, I get headaches, I get migraines. Sometimes I just need to go and lie down, and that was one of the things with this, to have a drop down bed. That'd mean me having to make the bed up or just lying actually in the living space.
Yeah,
which
so
it worked, but we'd just like a little bit more.
Yeah.
So that's.
But Andy says he likes their L-shaped lounge. So again, people do like it. It's funny, isn't it? I think Rob and Sally are just mentioning about Caravan Chit Chat had a point where we'll wait for the rest of it, but
I'm saying they still miss
their front
and the
chest.
pull-out table.
Yeah,
because it is easy. Like for a breakfast,
Yeah.
if you're just having sort of something small, porridge, toast, and or you just want to sit there with a cup of tea and just and I can understand. I can totally get that.
Yeah, but that's why in the end we did go for the fixed bed, because having spent time with this little one here, that motorhome was absolutely brilliant. The size was fantastic, but the fixed bed, I just couldn't go without the bed in the end. And I always think it's really important to work out which compromises you're not willing to compromise on, because this is what I always say, you're going to spend so much money, and if you get it wrong, it's a nightmare. Ian, our first van, had a double dinette so the kids could chill, and the back with it. Oh yeah, you had like a front. See, that's a good thing about some of the family layouts, where you've got the seating in the front and you've got a dinette as well, so you've got that more sort of options, really.
Rob and Sally said, to finish off what they were saying, Caravan Chit Chat, at a point where they said after driving all days, I know they said sort of like, you don't feel like there's any break from turning the chair around, because you're driving all day and then turning it around. For me personally, I didn't feel that, because I could recline the chair slightly and I could sit back, and it was just another seat. So I can understand what they're saying, but I personally, honestly, did not find that.
It's a totally personal thing, isn't it? Really, and this is where
absolutely.
a lot of people, I think, who are thinking about whether to get a motorhome or a caravan or a van conversion, it's difficult. I mean, Martin and Jane, they had a caravan, then they got an Adria twin, so a van conversion to try, and then I think they found that space a little bit small, so they've bought a motorhome. They've got a chassis at the moment, and they've enjoyed that, but then they've decided to go a bit bigger as well, and they've got a Carthago on order, and they bought an A-class, not massively long. I'm not sure if yours is it 7.4 metres. I don't know if Martin and Jane are still here, but they've gone for an A-class Carthago, so it really depends on where you're going and what you're doing. And it's such a hard decision to make. But you are best, ask people how they've got on. And I think Caravan Chit Chat did a really brave thing, because they bought a caravan, then they bought the motorhome, and I think they got a bit of negativity, a bit like we have. Like, I know Peter's saying, obviously, his comment was a joke, and that's we've sorted that out, so that's great. But I have had other comments that have been quite negative. And they had that, and then for them to go back to a caravan, it was almost like then they had people like, oh, I told you so. And I think, well, you know, at least they accepted that it just wasn't for them.
I think Gareth's making an absolutely spot on point for people with children, because it is a go-to place for keeping, like you're saying, crayons and bits and pieces, but also
for Gareth's crayons.
Yeah, the jigsaw puzzles. And obviously the weather's not brilliant in the UK the majority of the time. When we get it nice, we get it nice, but when we don't, we're stuck indoors.
Yeah, totally.
And that is just ideal to just pull that out, and then you've got a table to be able to entertain the kids at, if you haven't got a side dinette as well. So, or if you're wanting to entertain the children while they're at the front whilst you're making something to eat to set the table for food. So it just totally depends on what you use it for, and how you want to use your unit.
Yeah, I mean, Katrine, well, first of all, just Tom's comment, do you enjoy driving a motorhome? Yes. We're used to driving vans, because we both used to drive the big, at work when we were in the police, we both used to drive those big Iveco's with the big metal grills and the armour plating.
Well, it was Ford Transits first of all.
Yeah, and then it went, started at Transits, then Merc Sprinters, and then Iveco's. So we were used to driving big, heavy vans. Driving a motorhome, it's not a car, it is a van. We've gone for the automatic gearbox, because for us, we do like autos, don't we? And it does make it a lot easier, because a van is a van. It's not a car. And even the best gearbox in the world, it's a van. It's a lot more of this. So
these are commercial vehicles.
Yeah.
So, they do have a shorter rev range, shorter gear synchronisation, and you are going through the gears a lot more because they've got a lot more torque in the lower gears and things. So it's for us, it just...
Yeah, so we did get... That was one thing, again, we weren't going to compromise on. We wanted the auto box, which is the 9-speed that's actually it's the gearbox. I think it's in the Range... Is it in the Range Rovers? I think it's the gearbox that's actually in cars, and I seem to think it's the Range Rover.
Is it Synchro Mesh?
9-speed, that sounds... It's the 9-speed one. So, but there's a lot of noise as well in a motorhome. They do rattle. Even no matter what you do, you are going to get some noise. It's not like driving your tow car. So that is a bit of a thing.
Lorna's asking, are you getting a smaller car or keeping the Rexton?
At the moment, we are keeping the Rexton. At the moment, we're thinking of. We're not sure, are we? Because
see you later, Crafty Caravans. Thanks for joining us.
See you in a bit, guys. The Rexton has been amazingly reliable. It's just gone 3 years old. We've just had it MOT'd. It's got 45,000 miles on it from new. Never let us down, no problems. We don't owe a lot on that car really now. So it's one of those, do we just keep it? It's still got a 2 years warranty on it, because we got it with 5 years. It's now 7 years on the Rexton. That is an excellent car. To then change to something else, we don't know, do we? It's a financial decision, is that? So that's the only thing on there. Was the fuel economy good on the motorhome? We got about 26, I think we got about 26 to 28 to the gallon. It depends how heavy your motorhome is, how much water you've got in it. It depends how much up to 3.5 tons you are. That thing
See
there
you later, Dave.
Was about 2,900 kilos empty. So obviously it was a lot lighter than the full 3.5. So the heavier you get, the more fuel you're going to burn. So there was another thing as well.
Az is asking about, he's ordered a T6 to tow the Caravan. Any experience with the VW Transporter?
No, but I know there's quite a few people that do tow. Mum on a Mission, she's got one.
Yeah,
Lloyd
so
and
has Lloyd
Yvonne have got one. So I do think it is a very good tow vehicle, because there's a lot of people that do have them, so you won't go wrong with that.
If I'm honest, that'd probably have been, when we were back wardening, my perfect combination.
You really like them, don't you?
And a Caravan, because you're on the site all the time, and then you can go away in your little camper van, but you're not using the Caravan setup. So that would have been.
But there was another question that there was after Tom's vlogs, and then I'll carry on. Where was Tom's vlogs?
Tom's vlogs. Was
There.
here.
So Katrina said they made the mistake of buying our first caravan without a fixed bed, traded it in for a brand new one. Yeah, and it is an expensive mistake. Our friends did the same. They got it wrong. So yeah, Andy's.
There you go, Gareth. The ZF's 9
Oh,
speed
there we go.
also from the Evoque.
Yeah, from Land Rover Man himself. Thank you, Gareth. So yeah, so that's it. Yeah. Peter, just wonder, is that why they all look so unhappy when driving? It's because of you miserable caravanners, Peter, that those motorhomers. It's because they're all used to getting this from caravanners like you.
It's all right. We're in the middle lane doing the speed limit, overtaking all the caravanners.
Because we've been held up by caravanners towing so slowly for so many miles, Peter.
Brilliant. Super.
But no.
Tony, thank you so
thanks,
much.
Tony. We'll see you in a bit.
Hopefully see you in a couple of weeks.
But yeah, there was something else. What was the other one? About I can't see me driving a little car. No, I can't. I can't see Jules fitting in a little car. The Rexton's been. I know we get asked a lot. The Rexton has been genuinely an excellent tow car.
Just come through its MOT.
And as we've said, if we were back now to March, well, no, hold on. When did we? No, we got it in the March. We ordered it in the January 20. Was it December 2017? If we went back for the money, I would order that car again. We wouldn't. The cars we looked at, that car would have been the one we went for again.
And again and again.
Yeah, and so would our Isonzo.
The bang for the buck,
Yeah.
as they say.
Yeah, absolutely.
What you get.
So yeah, but yeah.
We're often overtaking motorhomes. Yeah, but there's no comment there,
Yeah,
Gary, is there?
yeah, we've seen Gary towing. My God. Gary still thinks he's in the war the way he goes. It's like he's in a tank. But yeah, Peter liked the response. So yeah.
Yellow Peril, Rob and Sally were doing the same. It's just so difficult to buy a motorhome in the current situation.
It is
Absolutely.
difficult and prices are high. And I know people are saying, you know, I personally can't see caravan or motorhome prices coming down for some time. So yeah, Steve, my brother has a motorhome. That's enough of a reason not to buy one.
You get back to the help desk.
Yeah, back to the help desk, Steve. Bless. Hopefully you're enjoying retirement, Steve.
Can I have a radio? I've got my card.
Yeah. Steve, yeah. Oh, I hope you are enjoying your retirement, seriously.
I am.
Granddad and grandson are going.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, Kevin and Jack. Yeah, hopefully a couple of people will check out your channel. It's just a lovely sentiment. It really is. I think we all remember doing stuff with grandmas and granddads. And you know what? It's like my grandma had a static caravan in the lakes. This is sort of how we... Oh, Andrew, see you in a bit. Take care.
Cheers, Andrew.
Yeah, my grandma had a static caravan in the lakes starting in the 80s, and I used to love going to the caravan with my grandma. She was a right old battle axe, but she'd probably got on well with Peter. But no, she was a she was a battle axe, but she was a lovely person. And I just think how nice it must be now for people that can film all these trips and travels and put them onto YouTube, even if it's just for their own memories. And there's quite a few people do that. So
12 years.
What's that?
Stephen's
12 years.
12.
Oh wow. Makes us feels you feel old at nearly 40, don't you, Jules? Yeah. But no, brilliant. Yeah, 12 years. Well, time flies. It's nearly 3 years since we left.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, time flies when you're not having fun. Any regrets moving from touring to motorhome? Well, we haven't got it yet, Carl, so we'll let you know. But do you know what? For us, it's an absolute no. And I think most of you that know us know we don't. We'll come back to that comment from Rob and Sally in a bit. That know us, no, we do not rush into things. We're not spur of the moment people, are we? We're like top proper risk assessment type people. Although we might not seem like that. We really are.
Planning,
yeah.
And all the piece.
And we loved touring with the Adria, but once we moved here, it really became apparent that the Adria was not going to be working for us, and the Caravan. And we've gone through those reasons, or all of them. And the motorhome, when we had this little bad boy here, we loved it, didn't we? We absolutely loved it. So we are so looking forward to getting the motorhome on the drive, so we can because where we are in Somerset on the coast. And I'm sure,
Thanks for joining us.
Anyone else that's like the touring boys that are down here in Cornwall, if you've got a weekend and you can just nip off to a site. So for us, that motorhome where we can just jump in it with fudge as well and set off, put some water in the tank, head off, we can go down to Devon, shoot into Dorset, and it is all about those little trips and just firing around. The Adria, if people are thinking of buying an 8-foot wide caravan, 8-foot wide caravans are fantastic, and anyone that's got one will tell you they absolutely love it. But I know when we've been away, like with Anne and Gary, and they followed us when we've been towing, I'm sure they've sort of seen how close it can be at times. They're probably both nodding on the sofa now, but an 8-foot wide, it is a big caravan. So that Adria, for round here to get to some of the sites that we wanted to go to, it can be difficult to get to some sites, and it does limit where you go. You do a lot of planning of the route.
As we've said all along, it just needs to be planned right. And, you know, I think it doesn't matter what unit you have. I think you need to plan your route, plan your journey, look for everything that just to make things a little bit easier. Because the last thing you want is you see people arrive on the site and they're absolutely at 1,000 fathoms, you know, because they've had such a poor. And that's the start of your holiday, so you just need,
Andy's dropped in, towing the tin. But yeah, will we wild camp in the motorhome? I don't mind wild camping I don't mind off-gridding on sites with no electric. We're not ones we don't mind pub stops. No. We did that with this, and that was really good fun. We enjoyed that.
I don't even think we'd go to Ayres.
We would abroad in Europe.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think we would. I don't think because the Ayres... I don't know. We'd rather be on a proper site.
Yeah, I won't be parking up in lay-bys and on seafronts and stuff. That's something that we personally won't be doing. But we will be doing the pub stops and stuff like that. As Rob and Sally mentioned about the Malibu, and then we'll come back to Jeanette as well. Jeanette's...
Rob and Sally said, thanks so much. Really
Westphalia,
like the Malibu. Or the Adria Twin.
Yeah, there's a chap called Lee on Twitter, Lee Owen, I think, and I think he's ordered a Westphalia, and I'm sure that arrives in March. Westphalia are very good, very good. And
that
Malibu, we've got a couple of reviews from Dusseldorf. Malibu are part of Carthago
group,
and they're excellent. And really the Adria Twin, I mean, to me, I know Andrew had the Adria
sort
Twin.
of three top end.
Yeah.
I think they've
three are the best.
I think it'd be down to fit and finish of what you wanted and how it was, you know, coordinated, coloured, and how it actually worked.
I'd imagine headroom at 6'2". Well, you're 6'1". Have you? And Martin and Jane, have they disappeared off? I don't know.
I haven't seen them for a while.
Martin's about 6'2", and they had an Adria Twin, so it might be worth asking Martin. So yeah, you can always when you look at how much a van conversion costs, like the Twin and the Malibu, you are looking at starting at sort of £52,000 upwards. For a top spec model, you're probably somewhere near 60 grand. And you think, my God, that's the motorhome money. It is, but a van conversion, there's still a lot of work goes into converting that van, and it's got all the stuff in it, and you can use that as a second vehicle. You will really notice the difference in build quality on van conversions, I think. And those ones that you've just mentioned there are very good build quality. And I think, you do get what you pay for. No,
with those,
no,
at all.
Definitely not. But that's why we've gone for the Compact Supreme, because the Compact, it's only 2 metres, 2.1 metres wide.
More.
This was 2.3 metres. And the one thing we noted, and I'm sure people are in the chat that have got motorhomes, is if you start heading off down the country lanes, which we do around here, those wing mirrors are quite big, and there's been times where you even had to pull one in, didn't you, to get through, to drive a distance on a lane.
That's why there is a market for wing mirror protectors.
Definitely.
I'll leave it as that. You know, you do have to be aware of the width of the unit.
Definitely. And that's why the Compact Supremes are selling so well. Again, the Supreme starts at 57,000 with no packs on it. If you want to put packs on it, you're looking at 62,000. We've got packs. We've got an auto box. We've got 160 brake horsepower. So ours has ended up going quite a bit more than really. Well, we spent 2,000, I think, more than we wanted to spend, didn't we? We went 2,000 over the budget. But with it being narrower, it's more accessible. So yes, it's a bit longer, but it's a bit narrower. Which will take you more into that van conversion sort of size. But yeah, so yeah. Oh, Shazza, his husband's 6 foot. He fits in it.
And as yes, we have mentioned about a meetup, and yes, when restrictions lift, we are trying to sort something out.
We'll do a live. I'm going to say we're going to hopefully do a meetup in the summer. That's the plan. It might well be that
subject to change.
As long as we're allowed, we will do a meetup in the summer, and I think we may go to Sherwood Pines for that one, possibly, or this site that I found at, was it Newland something that I found, and then hopefully we'll do a meetup for Jules's birthday at the end of September, and that might be either Love to Stay or that Sherwood Pines, because I think that'll be a good family site. So I want to think, that, and I'm also going to do a Summerswood weekends at some point. We'll do an adults only. What, I don't know if we've missed. I've probably missed a few others. So I don't know.
Yellow's asking, does anyone know if van conversions are as hot as cars in the summer?
They are.
Caravan quite cool.
They are warm. We found the motorhome was not as warm as the Caravan though. I don't know about our new motorhome, but this motorhome here, it was definitely cooler than the Caravan, and that's probably because the windows were smaller. You don't have all those windows that a Caravan does have, the big front. Yes, you've got a windscreen, but
it was so well insulated. Well, they're both well insulated,
but the motorhome was cooler, was what we personally found compared to our Caravan.
Found it easier to moderate the heat as well.
Yeah. Sorry, Touring Boys put something on. I've lost their comment now.
Touring Boys. We love the 8-foot wide Caravan, but we would not be able to get down the line from where we store.
And that's it in Cornwall. And this was a problem we had when we've moved here, because we've got a perfect drive for the motorhome. And to be fair, we could get a small Caravan up here and onto the drive, but not an 8-foot wide. I wouldn't have even wanted to try and tow it up here. Would not have been enjoyable. And then obviously you've then got to tow it back, and then you're sort of reliant on the storage. But yeah, 8-foot wide vans are really, they are brilliant, but it does create a restriction. One of the biggest problems, I know we've mentioned this before, but one of the biggest problems we found on some sites was that when we had the Caravan and then the awning, because we generally had a 3 metre deep awning, and then we've got the big Rexton, we couldn't fit on pitches. Some of the private sites, and we were just too big, weren't we?
Yeah, we always rang them up and asked them as well. So we sort of checked and double checked if we could.
Yeah.
But,
just having a look through.
Meet up for the NEC if it happens. That would be nice.
Jules, arrange your birthday meet for the motorcycle racing's on at Scarborough. It has a campsite. Oh, cool. I'll have to have a look at that. We were talking about biking today, because Jules used to be a biker. So we were talking about biking, weren't we? But again, it's interesting about motorhome, because awnings are quite an interesting topic. And I know Helen and Martin dropped in the other day asking about motorhome awnings. We're hoping, once we get our motorhome, to do some content with more motorhome awnings, aren't we? With Van Gogh and Isabella, we've got that lined up. Because awnings are really popular, and we've done quite a lot of Caravan awnings. I must say, Van Gogh for me are excellent awnings, aren't they? We have never had a problem.
David Green is on a roll.
I'm still here, David. Hopefully you're in a better mood as well, because you were having a bad night. So hopefully,
in fact, I'm going to see if I can send this picture. I'll show you one of my pictures of me on my motorbike.
All right, yeah. Stand by. This is worth waiting for, is it?
No, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. So you keep going.
But yeah, awnings for motorhomes. Now, obviously, if you are touring in your motorhome, you're not going to be putting an awning up every couple of days and taking it down. But we've got a wind out canopy awning on ours, which you can probably just see it on there. We've got one of those coming on ours. They're brilliant, and you can get those for Caravans as well. You can actually have a fixed wind out fitted. There's a company called Rose Awnings. They go to the shows. They're based down in the south. They do a really good job. I've seen their work before. Some of our friends had one fitted, but you can also get what Anne and Gary have got, the Fiamma store, like a wind out one. They're really good. But yeah, on a motorhome, you can still have an awning, whether it be a drive away or on the roll-out ones, you can then get the residence room or the panoramic room from Thule and Fiamma. So they're a good buy as well, to be fair.
So I'll probably crash the street.
All right, Jules might have a picture coming. Hold on.
No, keep going. It's
All right,
been
okay.
a while yet, even if it comes through.
Right, Caravan store. Yeah, thanks for that, Anne. That's it. The Caravan store one. They're really good. Even with the Caravan, just like a wind out awning. David, I went from my first van, which was 7'2" to 7'5". It's noticeable inside, but couldn't really tell in towing it. Yeah, I mean that's 7'5" a good size. I know Anne and Gary, their Caravan's 7'7". David Bell, canopy with sides. Yeah, I'm thinking about that because our wind out canopy is going to be a two-lay. And I think I'm sort of considering getting the residence room, which then gives you the two sides and the front, and it makes a full room. So you can sort of use it then for, depending on whether you want to just put one side, to shelter from wind and stuff. I think it's quite good. Make sure you peg the canopy down well. Yeah, I must say, I mean, when we had that one there, Jules is obsessed with his pegs, but yeah, we saw a motorhome on one of the sites we were on. They'd left it out. They'd obviously gone out in their car for the day or bikes or whatever, and a gust of wind came, blew it, and took it all the way over their motorhome. And I've seen that happen to a few people, and obviously in Facebook posts. And you just think how devastated. We honestly never left our wind out overnight. Or if we left the motorhome, we were probably a little bit obsessive because obviously it belonged to Adria. But yeah, we always put ours away. Would love a Fiamma Caravan store, just don't have the payload. Yeah, that's a shame, Gareth, because they're quite nice, aren't they?
So here's the picture
that
I've probably lost now. Is it that one?
Whoa,
Here
here we
you go.
go.
Can you
Oh,
spot me?
look at this. When was this? This
was for the Tour de France.
Was it the original one? I think it was. This was Tour de Yorkshire, or Tour de France, but Tour de Yorkshire. It was when they came and did the cycling around Yorkshire, which Jules, if you can't spot him, he's the one that looks biggest on the picture. But there he is, look, bless him.
Me,
Aww.
Bam Bam and Wayne. Bam
Yeah.
Bam, aka
Yeah, when Jules
PC Lewis.
When Jules was a
That's
VIP biker in the olden days of it all. So yeah, Slim Jules. But yeah, so that's Jules in the old days, bless him.
Oh, I've got another one.
He's got loads. He's got loads of pictures. So there we go. Rock pegs are a godsend. Drill in pegs useless. Yeah, which pegs have we found the best?
It's been so long since I've been out.
Was it those camper ones? Were those? No.
I can't remember.
I can't remember. We had some pegs and they've been absolutely fantastic, and I can't remember what they were.
No.
Yeah, but have a variety of pegs.
There were those grey rock pegs from. It was a generic company like Quest.
Yeah, right. Oh, I don't know, but yeah.
I think they got them from Prima. I think.
Yeah. So yeah, did us proud, Jules. Yeah, he did good. He did good. But yeah.
Here's another one.
Oh, what's this? There he is. Look, yeah, look at young Jules. That's young Jules. There he is.
It's not Rob Forrest.
Yeah, it's not.
Jules.
God, yeah, don't you look like Rob on that one? If anyone sort of knows who Rob Forrest is and has seen Rob for real, yeah, there we go. Yeah, he had hair. Yeah. Oh, bless. Don't you look cute? Oh, so there we are. That was Jules in the old days. But yeah, brilliant. So there we go. Oh wow, we'd love to do a Tour de Yorkshire.
Aldi rock pegs. I have heard good things about the Aldi rock pegs. Yes, I've never tried them, but I have heard they are pretty good.
Has anyone done their B plus C? I haven't because I'm too old. I already had it, and Jules didn't do it. I would say if you're thinking of doing your B plus E, which can cost from I'm going to go with around £500 up to £800. It depends where in the country, how many lessons you need, where you do it, and all the rest of it. Seriously consider even possibly taking your C1 plus E, because although you'd have to have your medical and it is going to cost you a little bit more, your C1
it would future
plus E would be about £1,200. So it is more, but it would future-proof you, because if you later on decided to go to motorhomes and you wanted to drive a motorhome over 3.5 tons and tow with it, you would be able to do that, because Jules, as you know, doesn't have his B plus E. I always did the towing. I love towing. I used to do a lot of towing with my horses, so I've always been confident when towing. And but one thing, if I had let's say I was taken ill, as long as Jules put some L plates on, I could have supervised Jules on his provisional entitlement. So if you have, if you passed after the 1st of January 97, then you'll have a provisional entitlement for your B plus E, and you can be supervised by somebody that holds it. So I would have supervised Jules. Again, equally, I've got my C1 plus E. So I can drive a motorhome over 3.5 tonnes, and I can also tow on it. Jules can drive a motorhome up to 3.5 tonnes, and that's the bonus with a motorhome. And that's why motorhome sales are now rocketing over caravans, because people like Jules, anyone younger than you, basically, you're going to have to take your B plus E. I mean, I've even suggested to some manufacturers that what they could do is, when their dealers sell a Caravan, is offer a B plus E course as part of a show deal, which I think is quite a good idea, because if you were going out to buy a Caravan and found out you couldn't even tow it, you wouldn't be buying it. And then find you've got to spend like £500 to £800 on top of all that money you've just spent, it's going to put you off. So if they said to you, well, here's the show deal, you can have a course, I think that's a massive incentive. So I have suggested
Two good points that have been raised there. One from Ian saying that he's heard that there are quite some delays with the B plus E tests. Obviously, I think all tests have been put back quite a lot. I'm even hearing people at work who have got younger children who are doing the car tests, just a normal car test. That's been put well back, and they keep getting delayed. And one of the things that they've not as much with B plus E, but obviously they've taken a theory test, but they've only given them 2 years to take the test, and the government aren't extending that, even though they can't take physically the test. So yeah, good point, Ian. And also, as I said, for info, he's paid £650, excuse me, which included a day training plus
the exam the next day.
Day.
So Richard, he's obviously 31, so he says it's going to be, because what they do on the test as well is, in your, as I'll say, on the day's training, there's a lot of parts in that test that you've got to cover. They want to show you, I think, how you hitch your caravan or your trailer and various things, and you have to talk them through it.
That is one of the things. It is a trailer test, so it's not specific to a caravan.
But you've got to go through a number of checks that you would do. There's a lady called, is it Fliss Spink or something like that. Depending on where you are, she's sort of Midlands area, and she does trailer tests, training, and she also works with the Camping and Caravanning Club. She's brilliant. If you are in that area, the Midlands, and you're looking at booking, drop Fliss a message, find out how much it is, and do mention us. I'm not saying she's going to give you a discount or anything like that, I can't promise that, but do mention us. She's excellent, and she's used by the club as well. So yeah, she's certainly in the Midlands somebody that's reputable that I would recommend, because personal recommendation counts for a lot, I think, in a lot of the caravan and motorhome industry. Personal recommendation, like, I always like it when I see people here saying, oh, I did this, I did that. It counts for a lot, because yeah, like I was saying, when you rock up at a dealer, some of them will tell you anything to make a sale. So yeah, it's always nice to see what actual owners have got to say. So yeah, as he's saying about the training and stuff. So yeah, brilliant. But hopefully, touring boys, £500, 3 days. Yeah, so that is sort of the going rate. But the C1 plus E, I think, is definitely worth considering as a future proofer.
A little bit more involved with the medical, and obviously you're doing a test then for obviously weights. So you're basically doing almost like your full C, category C theory test for that, which anybody that's done, like I've done my D1, and I just thought it would be a minibus test, but it wasn't. It was a proper bus test. So even when I was driving, I had to pull up at bus stops and get the doors lined up.
Yeah. By the time he's finished, he's got 8 passengers on board.
As daft as it sounds, it's something that you don't think about, but you've got to take that sort of side into it. So yeah, definitely something I'd look at.
Yeah. But yeah, but if you're old like me, then you'll be all right. So there we go, guys. So I think we'll wrap it up because we haven't even had any tea yet, have we?
No, I'm starving.
And I'm getting
I
thirsty.
could do with missing a few meals, to be fair, but not tonight.
And the little hoglet probably needs to go out.
Yeah,
so
he's
there.
been grumbling
So
in the cold.
yeah. So there we go, guys. So what we'll do is we'll head off. And get some food. And that's it. I was told I could tow my twin axle with my 2007 Zafira. Wow, yeah. Well, this is the problem. I've seen people going to dealers and being told, yeah, you can tow that with that. I mean, thankfully, we get quite a few emails from people asking, will this do that? And I always find out what they've got and what they're looking at, and I answer, and a few people will be badly caught out. So yeah, I'm always happy to give advice to anyone that wants to drop us a message, and we do, don't we? All the
go
time.
ahead, Richard. Before you go, quick question. We will see.
What was that?
He just said before you go, quick
Oh,
question.
Go on. As long as it's not a naughty one.
I think he's.
Yeah, next year, can we get a Mankini calendar starring Jules? Charity, of course. I don't think even charity would want that sort of thing putting out there. Do you know what? Yeah, why don't we have? We could do a Mankini, but I think everyone needs to be involved. We could have various people doing a Mankini calendar. Tell you what, if people are willing to buy it, we'll do it for you guys if it goes for charity. So yeah, brilliant. But yeah, thank you, Andy.
I'll do a bike ride.
Thank you, Posh Cats, for dropping in. Thank you, David. Glad you enjoyed your tea. Really pleased to hear that. That's wonderful. Thanks, Katrina and Alistair and Rob and Sally and Andy and Steve and the touring boys.
Steve. Good to see you guys.
And hopefully, touring boys, hopefully we'll be down in Cornwall once we get our motorhome. We're planning on getting down there. Crafty Caravanners.
David, I'm looking forward to actually meeting up with you and having a beer with you, but not with comments like that.
And see you soon, Tom, and see you soon, AZ, as AZ.
Right.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Richard.
And as we draw it to
and
an
I'm
end
so glad
now.
Peter made an appearance. Peter's going to be our new best caravanning friend. But yeah, I'm so glad that Peter rocked up. That was brilliant. So, Steve, thanks, Steve. Steve Atherton, and as I say, I'll contact everyone about the prizes as well.
Yeah, we'll get in touch. And thank you for making it such a lovely stream, and thank you for participating in the bingo.
Total touring as well. They've dropped in.
Absolutely fantastic. So
And thanks,
as
Anne
always,
and Gary. Well, we've got to say goodbye. Everyone's
we are saying goodbye.
We are
goodbye.
saying goodbye. Goodbye, Anne and Gary. Goodbye, Carl.
Thanks for watching, and
Thanks, Yellow Peril. See you on Twitter.
See you in the next one. Bye, guys.
I haven't said my bit.
Bye.
See you soon, everyone. See you in 2 weeks. Bye, everyone.